What's good with my peoples, man? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling? You know what I'm saying? I see y'all. Appreciate everybody pulling up here. Let's get the mics up immediately, please, y'all. Please and thank you. We have 1 minute before we break the little barrier. I wouldn't like to break this barrier because I like to get my stuff all green, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I like to give you all green. I like to have green, you know what I'm saying? When I do my thing, I like to say green, green, green. So I give it a 10-minute grace period. Sit for my mods and my peoples and try to get it cracking. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy ODM Slim, man. Me and my daughter had the chicken nuggets with the 5s tonight. Awesome. Very, very, very delicious. Okay. So, I'm ready. All right. I'm going through my own little 1-2 step like Sierra. So, bear with me. Put my little roast pile together on everything. Let's have a good night. The gang think he's Kendrick Lamar, bro. The gang think he messed with Kendrick Lamar. He got the West and all the stuff. Now, don't get me wrong. I feel the game had a monumental stand in the West Coast, but I feel like he's he don't know when it's time. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. I feel like he think he could keep coming, and it's gonna be like that. So if y'all don't know what happened, my boy Club Shay Shay, you know what I'm saying, had the game on there. And they went big, bro. They went big. Now, do I agree with all the stuff he said? No. Do I disagree with all the stuff he said? No. Shout out Club Shay Shay. Shout out to the game. Shout out to all the stuff, all the peoples. It's love, brother. Know that. It's love, brother. Know that. You know what I'm saying? The game, Club Shay Shay. Do it up. Let's see what they look like. See what it look like. How y'all doing, though? Let me get your boy in here real quick. Hold on. Let me add myself to the screen. I like this. I like to add myself to the screen too one time. Let me see some display. No, video capture. Excited. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing this morning, man? Let me know what cities and states y'all coming out of, man. Let me know how y'all coming before we even get started. Who in the building today? I know we got LA in the building. LA, stand up. We got any Chicago people in the building. Stand up. My boy, you know what I'm saying? TB and them, his boy in the buildings. Where y'all at? Who y'all from? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody that gave me, told me to, you know what I'm saying? For my granny and all that. Appreciate the recognition condolences for my granny too. I don't want to forget about that for y'all. A lot of y'all did that. Florida, but I see you. On gang, Florida Kings. Where the Florida niggas at? Slauson Avenue, all right. All right. All right. I don't want to talk about 50 Cent, bro, because 50 Cent last night the police run his bitch on the dead homies. 50 Cent act like the police run his bitch on the dead homies. I'm trying to keep, I don't want to speak on 50 Cent, because 50 Cent act like the Johnnies. He petty as hell. He's so petty, he willing to be the police. He's so petty, he willing to be the police. Let's get to this content, man. You know, since long live, let's get to it, man. You know, so we're going to be in this motherfucker doing it up.
I'll apologize to Kim today.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You know?
Go ahead, right there.
Oh, right here. Hey, yo, Kim, Shannon want me to tell you.
No, that ain't no apology. You can't say, I want you to do that. You say, Kim, I was wrong for what I said, and I want to apologize. That's how you do it.
All right, no. Kim, I'm apologetic for the way that I displayed, you know, or discussed our interrelations with the public.
Okay.
How
Thank
about
you.
that?
all my life. Been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life I've been grinding all my life. Look, all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life I've been grinding all my life.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Club Shay Shay. I am your host, Shannon Sharpe. I'm also the proprietor of Club Shay Shay. Stopping by for conversation and a drink today. With a career spanning 2 decades, he's one of the best rappers on earth. He's credited with bringing West Coast back to the mainstream. He's a consistent force in delivering classic albums, a Grammy-nominated superstar, a multi-platinum songwriter, global chart-topping artist, a prolific producer.
I know there's no sound. Come on. My headphones ain't plugged in. Hold on. My two motherfuckers, come on. My headphones ain't plugged in.
You found it?
I'll apologize to Kim today.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You know?
Go ahead, right there.
Oh, right here. Hey, yo, Kim, Shannon want me to tell you.
No, that ain't no apology. You can't say, I want you to do that. You say, Kim, I was wrong for what I said, and I want to apologize. That's how you do it.
All right, no, Kim, I'm apologetic for the way that I displayed, or discussed our interrelations with the public.
Okay,
How about that?
All my life, been grinding all my life.
Hey.
Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life, grinding all my life. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life I've been grinding all my life.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Club Shay Shay. I am your host, Shannon Sharpe. I'm also the proprietor of Club Shay Shay. Stopping by for conversation and a drink today. With a career spanning 2 decades, he's one of the best rappers on earth. He's credited with bringing West Coast back to the mainstream. He's a consistent force in delivering classic albums, a Grammy-nominated superstar, a multi-platinum songwriter, global chart-topping artist, a prolific producer, MC, actor, and an entrepreneur. Hip-hop icon, Compton OG, West Coast legend. They call him the Coast Guard. Here he is, the game. We do you right. We do you right on the intro.
When you was reading it down, I'm like, who is he talking about? Sometimes I done something.
Because you're still on the journey. Yeah. You haven't reached the destination yet. You haven't put the car in park. Yeah. You hadn't parked the boat at the dock. And so you're still going. And that's what I tell people. You don't really appreciate what you've done. And then when you go back and when you sit down and pause, you're like, damn, I did that. I really did some ish. Yeah. Well, congratulations, bro. 46 summers, 46 falls, heading into 46 winter. Man, we got to celebrate this, bro.
Yeah, man.
This is my cognac Shea by Laportier, a premium VSOP. I want to know what you think. Cheers, bro.
Man.
Shea by Laportier.
That's smooth, man.
Yeah, we do it right. We do it right.
You know what, man? I'm gonna have to.
I don't know how tea and cognac go.
I'm gonna be able to tell you.
What's good, Oos? How y'all doing? How y'all be? Everybody in the middle? Shout out to my Oos. You got Tacoma in the middle. Shout out to Compton. You know what I'm saying? Oos, what's happening, brother?
This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. It's the holiday season. The best lineups after you play. I think you believe probably impacted you later in your life. What was your childhood? What was your childhood like?
Sometimes when I think about things that I went through as a child, it ain't no way that I'm even sitting on this couch with you. I lived a trauma-filled childhood. My parents love my mama to death. I love my mama like you love your mama. Your mama can't do no wrong.
Right.
Hated my father for a long time. Loved him and hated him. And it's just funny because he passed in 2018.
Okay.
But the things that he told me, he had a lot of money when we were young because he was in the street selling drugs.
LAM, bro, in the building. Shout out Cam. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my niggas, man. Run away. I don't have to run away, bro. You know what I'm saying? Run away, bro. I swear to God, let's put this shit put a pep in my step, bro. I'm finna take my ass back to LA, but this shit put a pep in my step. We on the way, bro. We on the way. I'm pushing my labels, pushing my shit, my music shit. I'm finna bust the door open, bro. This podcast shit cool, but it's only partial of my journey. Let's get it.
Was doing what he had to do. But then he got out of that, he was in and out of jail with my uncle, and then he phased out of that, and he picked up other, other little skill sets and whatnot to bring money in, but it wasn't a lot. And I'm like the middle of like 17 kids, right?
17?
Yeah.
So your dad had not your mom and dad,
No,
but
no,
he had.
my mom got 4 girls and me.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you got 5, but your dad got a couple of more on the side.
He got both ways, left and right side. But he didn't have a lot of money, man, but he gave me a lot of wisdom. And when you're young, you don't really hear the words of wisdom at all. But as my kids grow and I grow, things that he told me are starting to really just do amazing things for me in my life. And so I talked to my dad, I think, more after his demise than I did when he was here, which is a tragedy. But once people perish, we can't get them back, and so all we have is our memories and God. And so,
Big Dame, fam. I hope you see
A Big Dame
your inbox. I
21,
see your
$5
information.
super chat. Fam, I
Yeah,
haven't seen your inbox. I sent you
I try to call
$200.
you. My number's a 509 number, bro. I try to call you, bro. My number's a 509 number. So I don't know if it looked like it was a spam number. I would not, but I'm ain't in LA though. I'm not in LA. I will be in LA though soon. It's in the 16th. But listen, anybody send that cash app. We need cash apps. The super chats is great, but send that cash app, bro. We got to do these things. I got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm on this motherfucker doing it up for y'all. Let's do the cash apps today. Let's get a couple of cash apps. I'm gonna be gone. I get this flight to LA. You know what I'm saying? Nigga lost his granny cuz, but God got me on everything. She in a better place. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, hit that cash app for your boy one time, man. On everything.
I lift him up and praise him as much as I can, just to myself.
How is that trauma in the past? Does it play out today?
Um, I think that as far as like fatherhood, right? Because I grew up in a foster home because some things that my father did in the past. We were me and my sister were extracted from our home with my mom and put into foster homes in 3rd grade, and she fought for us. Every month we had to go to court, we had to go to counseling, talk to social work.
What's up with y'all, man? What's going on? What's up? Get them lights up, y'all. It's 11 likes and 130 some people here. Come on. Let's shut it down. Let's get them lights up, y'all. Get them lights up, bro. We can do better. We can do better. Understand? We can do better than that. Come on, bro. On everything. Like I respect everything, man. But like, come on, y'all gotta help me. Y'all gotta help me out. Y'all just be, you know what I'm saying? Y'all utilize me, not use me. It's a difference. Utilize, not use. It's a big difference, bro. Let's get it utilized. Utilize the platform, utilize the content, utilize the ODM spin, but at the same time, double tap that screen one time for your boy. Nigga, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Nigga, fuck your mama, nigga. Straight up. Nigga, shut your bitch ass up. Straight up, nigga. I'm smoking on roaches right now. I'm going through. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? All my roaches. I'm just. Listen. I'm smoking on my roaches right now. I ain't gonna lie and say, oh, I'm smoking on Zaza right now, and they're smoking all roaches. Stop playing. I'm a real nigga. Shut your nice ass up, nigga. Do not destroy him. Do not let him out either. Do not let him go nowhere. On game. Smoking roaches right now, bro. But you know how it go.
That later on in life, what it does is sometimes I'm closed off. Sometimes it's my way or the highway. Sometimes I don't want to hear what nobody else got to say about nothing, and it's because as an 8-year-old, I waited for my mom to rescue me from the grasp of the child care system. And I didn't
Wow.
understand at that time. She would tell me, "Baby, I'm just."
So that's what I do. I stack up them until I need them. You know what I'm saying? I stack up till I need them, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I stacked up. I got to gang. I got to gang them out. You know what I'm saying? I just stack them up. And now I need them. I ain't got no smoke. So guess what? I'm gonna smoke this.
Working, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. And every time I left the courthouse and I didn't leave in my mom's car, I felt like she abandoned me. So by the time I turned 12, I gave up. I was like, she ain't never gonna get me. So this is my life. And so stop being a pussy and G up.
Yeah, I know.
So then I took to the streets in 6th, 7th grade, start running around and smoking weed and, just running with different gangs and Crip gangs, blood gangs. And I couldn't figure that was, one of the hardest things, and this is funny. One of the hardest things for me in my childhood, because I come from a family of Crips, was to figure out which gang I wanted to join. Because also, this is going to be funny to you too, I love Scottie Pippen, man. And so the Bulls, Jordan and Pippen, what they were doing.
What's up with little mama? You know what I'm saying? Little mama, little mama, little mama. So tell everybody in the room, man. Let's get them lights up, y'all. Come on, my core audience. Let's get them lights up. We should be at it. Let's go. We're gonna stop till we get like 40 lights. Get the 40, y'all. Let's get the 40. Let me fix the screen too, though. My bad. Hold on. Let me fix the screen. Let's get the 40 lights, y'all. Get the 40, y'all. That makes me look low. Straight up. Get the 40 lights, bro. Straight up.
In my childhood was like everything was Bulls.
Yeah.
And I love the Lakers too,
Right.
but like the Bulls, it was like Jordan, right? So I was like, ultimately, I started wearing the, you remember the starter jackets?
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody on these quarter zips, but they don't know about the real quarter zips. We had these quarter zip starter jackets, man. I would wear it through the hood every day, and I grew up in a Crip neighborhood, and they would be like, Jason, you got to take that off. But it was guys that I grew up with telling me what to do with my clothing that I would like throw over trash cans when we was little.
Right.
So, it got to a point where I had to kind of drift out the hood or,
That guys that told me to watch what I'm wearing, I throw over trash cans. JCon, stop it. JCon, stop it. Stop it, JCon. Okay. You know what? I forgot something else too. Cause I gotta put up. Here we go, real quick. I gotta do this right quick. I gotta do this right quick, my God. I ain't represent my management right. I've been noticing that. I've been fucking up with my management team. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure I get this right, y'all. So y'all gotta watch me get it right with for ready for your face. Shout out Drea the Virgo, cuz West Side. She's on top of everything, cuz she's asleep right now though, but she, you know what I'm saying? Make sure I get that on West Side.
consequences were for disrespecting, that certain hood. So I went across the tracks and got with my brother, and then ultimately chose the Bloods, and from there it was just, a life in the streets.
You mentioned that you were placed in foster care because of some unthinkable acts that your father perpetrated against your sister. Did you have any idea this was going on?
I had no idea. Again, man, I was oblivious to it because it happened once, right? And what happened was, if I got the story right, my sister will correct me when this airs if I'm wrong. But one night, my sister did something she never did. She went to get in my parents' bed. And so my dad came home high off heroin. And he was a recreational user, meaning he functioned. He wasn't like a drug addict.
Right.
He just that back in, the early 80s, they were snorting coke and they were doing heroin and they go party, but they were, normal for the most part. So he came home high off heroin and he thought my sister was my mom. So what he did was pull her closer to him and, kind of like fell asleep.
Yeah.
The next day, my sister went to school, told the teacher that, she was touched inappropriately. And then they came and got us all up.
How old was she at the time? She's older or younger than
She
you?
might have been 11.
Okay.
Yeah, she older than me, my older sister.
So when that happened, did your father try to explain what had transpired, or they weren't trying to hear that at that point?
He was honest about it, and I give him that. He said he just didn't remember.
Right.
He said he didn't remember. Could have been a lie, could have been honest, but I always felt like he was telling the truth on that point. But still, it didn't matter if he was honest or he was, telling a lie about it. I had resentment to him from that day on because we were stripped about him, from my mother's care. And I was a mama.
Family was ripped apart.
Yeah, ripped apart forever. Before that, we used to have Sunday dinners. We would go to Disneyland. We'd go to the beach. We would go to the lake. We go fishing. We had a real family. The kind that, the family matters. The kind of show we had that. And yeah, that everything changed after that night.
Did Your mom, you say your dad was sold drugs. What did your mom do? Was your mom in the game also?
My mama is she
was a G?
Yeah, she a G. My mama grew up in the Hoovers. 74th and Hoover is it's a a hood in the mid city, Los Angeles, South Central, and she banged Crip.
Mom
And
from HCC, nigga. HCG, my bad. On Google Criminal Gang, nigga. 74th Street, nigga. Babies, nigga. With the Rascals.
she also worked at she banged during the day and at night she was the manager at Taco Bell. Man. So she was like, you got to think, my mom had me, she was 20 years old, so, and I have an older sister that is 4 years, 3.5, 4 years older than me.
Okay.
So my mom was already
a teenager having kids.
She was 16, man, but she was about her business. So while my dad was selling drugs, my mom worked at the post office at night.
Mm-hmm.
She would be making plates, taking them up and making, $20 a plate back in 1980, whatever.
Right.
Making money there. She had a modeling agency. She would be, doing.
Mom was a hustler.
My mom's still a hustler. She got that, man. She just had an event 2 weeks ago, man. She's still doing it.
But
all right, shout out to Bubba.
From what I can gather, your mom and dad had a kind of like a contentious relationship.
Yeah, they did.
Even though things seem normal, you mentioned how you went to Disney World and you had Sunday dinners and you did things as a family.
Yeah.
There was a lot of contentiousness in that relationship. Do you remember anything about that?
I remember there was a point where neither one of my parents drank or smoked anything.
Okay.
And then from there, it just somewhere in the early 80s. Cocaine and heroin. I mean, I guess heroin was around, but crack came in heavy. Coke was coming in heavy. And again, man, like in our neighborhood in Compton, man, like I've never seen coca leaves or alcohol distilleries or we're not creating this stuff in the hood. So somebody had to drop it there. So I think whatever it was going on with the government at that time, man, it was to strip the black fathers out of these homes, man. And up until this current day, we are the most incarcerated. We are the most race on race crime, and it's still still like that today, man. So yeah, a lot of contentiousness. My parents were really violent after drugs infiltrated our house. I can remember my mom
that's a lot of people.
Shooting at.
That's a lot of black homes, bro. That's a lot of black homes that my mom and dad didn't do drugs. They sold them, bro. So, but at the same time, it's they're part of part of the problem. Um, but that I see my homie auntie. You know what I'm saying? It was our auntie because our mom was nigga selling dope to a party. I don't know. But at the time we were tripping off that. We were just saying auntie, that was auntie, on gang, that was auntie. Now it's like, damn, now we can be like, all right, no, that probably was the reason on the dead homies, like, hey, but what we can do?
My dad with a shotgun and blowing half the door off. And another incident.
In the house or in the car?
No, she pulled up on my dad because he was cheating or something. Pulled up and she brought a shotgun. She tried to.
Let's get the mics up, y'all. Come on, we're gonna slow this down a little bit. Let's slow this down a little bit, y'all. Double tap the screen. Can you try to double tap the screen one time? Please. Everybody wanna say, why you stop the video so much? Why you do this so much, bro? Woo, wah, woo, wah, wah. Can y'all get the mics up, bro? Can y'all get the mics up? That's all I'm saying. Like, it's 400 some people here. Can we get 100 likes? Double tap the screen. If y'all can't double tap the screen, it's a three-prong in the corner. Tap the three-prong in the corner and buy out. You know what I'm saying? It's cracking. Let's do that one time for your boy. Y'all don't have to leave. Y'all can put a three-prong in the corner and tap the like. It's good. Let's get the mics up, y'all. Let's get this going. Come on. Love from Canada and the building. Shout out Canada for sure. Straight up. My Canadians, okay. Shout out to the Canadians. Let's get the mics up, y'all. Come on. It ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? We got to 50 first. We get to 100. It ain't nothing to double tap the screen. I ain't asking y'all to, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I better do what I'm saying to double tap the screen. Salute. Jimmy the Jew. Salute to you, bro, from Philly. On game. Now, we let the people talk. Say play 100 seconds and we'll do it. Play 100 seconds is crazy, bro. But Double tap the screen, though. But I appreciate everybody doing. We gonna get it going, Joe.
To shoot him
Okay.
out the car door, but she blew the
Second,
door off instead. And then I can remember one time she ran my dad over, pinned him between our iron gate at the house and our '87 Regal. And yeah, my dad was he had to.
He stayed?
I don't know what's up with him, man.
At some point in time, I mean, you know, you dislodge a gun at me. I'm probably gonna have to. I'm not gonna really look at that as love, though, game. I don't know how you see it.
I don't know, man. I think that's not the type of love that I
don't want that.
display.
Yeah.
And then my mom said my dad took her to the cemetery where most of our family is born, dug a hole, threw her in it, and shot into the hole. So I don't know, man. I had a really, really crazy childhood, man. And the fact that was all of that seemed normal at that time to me says something about the psychology.
No, that's for real. That just and that's a black home, right? So when they attacked the black home, bro, we can get into that. We can get into that. It's a big onion to unpeel, right? So it's an onion, bro. So it's layers on layers and layers and layers, bro. So if you can cut it down the middle and try to get to certain layers, but you miss a certain type of, you know what I'm saying, breakdown of it. But this would when they try to destroy the black family, it didn't matter what East Coast, West Coast, down south, up north. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. The title is to destroy the black family, straight up. So yeah, we're gonna see on the East Coast, we'll see on the West Coast, we'll see it down south, we'll see the same exact things in different hoods. That's why we can attach to each other like damn, that's crazy. Because we can attach to each other because we're going through the same struggles, bro. Straight, simple, and plain. We're going through the same exact struggles.
Of the black child growing up in Los Angeles in the early '80s.
You mentioned after this incident with your alleged incident with your father and your sister, foster care came in, removed you, and you had to go to. You said you had to go to therapy, and you had to meet with these counselors, and you go into court every single day, and every single day that you went to court, and you didn't get an opportunity to leave with your mom. It put up a wall. You put up a wall. And you just said, you know what? Because they really wanted me. They get me. They don't love me. And so did you turn to the gang to fill that void that family had left because you no longer had that, because you remember the trip to Disneyland. You remember those Sunday dinners. You remember all the things that you did as a family. Yeah. Now you don't have a family. You want a family because you know what family entails.
What I think happened with me was you end up going to the park to play ball with your homies,
okay,
right? You end up going, playing throw-up tackle, football. Then you end up going.
What's up with the chat, man? My bad. So what's up with the chat? What's up with y'all, man? How y'all feeling, man? We're gonna let this video play. Everybody will say I stop it too much and all that, but the thing is this: I have to break down the content. That's why Club Shay Shay allowed me to do it, because I don't just take his content and just replay his content. I sit there and I break down my opinion and my take on certain things. Like right now, how seeing game with all these goddamn fucking hand things on his hand. That shit look crazy to me. It look crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now saying, oh, he gay because he got a gang of fucking, I don't know what they want to call them together. It's probably called something else. I don't know. But he got about 7 bracelets tagged on his arm. And that look like shackles to me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it features on.
Going to the Target or whatever, and stealing, or JCPenney's, Macy's, stealing some clothes. And I think that you become a gang within committing these acts.
Right.
And then after years and years, I mean, wherever one or two of the homies drift, you kind of follow suit a little bit, and it could be for a lot of reasons. It could be for camaraderie. It could be because I had a father figure but didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to become, my own protector. A lot of different things. But gangs in LA, man, I try to explain the ins and outs to people all the time, but there really is no explanation except for just following the footsteps of people who did it before you, or right, the people you grew up with.
You mentioned that eventually you did end up going back with your mom.
Yeah.
And what happened that you weren't not allowed to stay very long with her?
When I got back home to my mom, I was no longer.
I'm saying game line up for sure. He probably is lying, bro. Especially, listen, I'm not saying now. Game, he been in the game for a long time. So him been in the game for a long time, he understand how to describe things to make it entertaining. You know what I'm saying? It could be something regular. It could be something right now. We can see a cat walking down the street right now. You can say, hey, that black cat walked down the street. It can walk in front of the car and probably barely even never got to the cat, but the car plunked. I can depict it like, man, the cat was crazy. The cat walked up to the car, honking, trying to, the cat never really got hit. I'm saying the cat's still in the street. The car hunking all the time. So anybody can depict life and depict stuff a certain different way. So the game learned how to do it to better his, you know what I'm saying, his image. A lot of people do that though. Ain't gonna lie, a lot of people do that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to me tell my story about getting shot in the head, now I try to stop some detail because I always feel like I'm doing too much. But then when I depict it to where you can get a hold, you get a grip of it, a grip of it. Like damn, you know what I'm saying? I try to get it to you enough so you can visualize it. I don't just like I shot in the head and then I ran and that's no man. I shot, boom. I'm just nigga. I wake up and I'm just looking at me. My ears ringing. I'm giving you the whole little get down. You know what I'm saying? That's what. No, that's what it's about.
Longer the 8-year-old that left.
Mm.
I had tattoos, I was gang banging, and I was from a gang that she wasn't in approval of.
Yeah, because up inside
she
was
never told me I couldn't be a Crip. That's funny. She never like we never had that conversation.
Right.
But being a blood was something that she was real opposed to. She didn't really like that. And to this day, I don't think I ever asked her if I was a Crip, would it be any different?
Right.
But I definitely know she wasn't with the hiding red rags in my backpack,
right?
And, sneaking. But I came back home. I just wasn't the same person. We didn't have my sister back.
If you can get her back, why couldn't you get me?
I was removed from that. Remember, I told you a few years, before that, I had already built a wall, and I really didn't feel like I had a family anyway. So I was coming back to my mom's house, but really just for room and board.
Yeah, okay. You just coming back to the building. There wasn't no family there.
Right.
Man. What advice would you give kids today? Because I'm sure you.
Come on, y'all. We stopped at 55. We stopped at 58. Come on, y'all. Get them double tap the screen one time for your boy. You know what I'm saying? We passed that 50 seconds, yo. You know, she said, give me 100 seconds. I gave you 100 seconds.
You're an activist now. Kids that come up in a very similar situation. It's hard for me to imagine now that there aren't kids that's in this area or Detroit or Chicago or New York or wherever else that's not coming up in a very similar situation. What advice?
You see, hey, Kimmy, listen, Kimmy Sue. Let me tell you something, baby. Don't believe 100% of nobody's saying. That's what I'm ganging him. I don't give a fuck who he is, even me. I'm a real nigga, but I can't give you everything because I give you everything, then I put myself in jeopardy. Say right now, nigga, go with my program. I have an image as well. Now, how much do I take my image? Hold on, how much do I like? Oh, so I might be in there. Mr. Cut knew the time was. He might not know what time it was. I might get cut. Look, bro, it's good. Stop playing, fool. But in my head, I can picture how I want to picture it. That's how it is. That's what it is. I can picture it how I want to picture it, bro. I can because that's what God gave me. Like this your shit. You want to take it and make it start gangbanging after it. Stop it.
Advice would you give them?
I would say the number one thing I would tell them is there is a strong possibility that if you drift off into the streets that you will end up dead. Point blank period. So at that point you have to question, do you want to live or die? Which is a rhetorical question in Los Angeles from grandfather to grandmother to child. It's like, do you care if you live and die? And a lot of these guys, because of what they've seen portrayed in the hood, their entire lives. And like I said, it's hereditary, man. This is passed on, from generation to generation, from, the late 70s all the way till now. And me and you, we a little older, so we can
Edwards, Bernard Edwards. Look good looking.
kind of remember the late 70s, early 80s and all that, but that was 50 years ago, like 40, almost 50 years ago, which is crazy when you say it, right? But I don't think much has changed. If anything, it's a lot worse. So I would just tell anybody that would listen, like, there's a possibility you're going to die.
Is it easier if you don't have something to live for, you don't care about dying?
Very, very, that's accurate, yeah. And at times, even the things that people would necessarily have to live for, they don't think that that's enough to live for. Right? Having a grandmother that loves you, having a mom that loves you, having parents or a parent that's going, working for you, putting clothes on your back and, providing a roof over your head. Like, we still, as adolescents, don't see it like that for some reason.
You said I think earlier that you were able to reconcile with your mom.
No, look, you ain't lying, never none. I would never, I don't believe this thing at all. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit where I'm like, come on, fool. But at the same time, who am I? I'm the nigga that just do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm the nigga that just do it up. I'm gonna just do it up with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'll try to get this off. I was fucking up. I had my Wi-Fi in the wrong spot. You know what I'm saying? Was not getting no type of service, no type of action. So I put it in the right spot, found my right. Now I'm back at it. My bad. I was having technical difficulties, but I'm back at it. I crack at it, and I'm doing it up with y'all. Let's go.
But to your dad, that never came. Why wasn't that reconciliation possible?
I think it had a lot to do with me. My sister, a long time ago, forgave him for whatever transpired that, that wicked night that kind of stripped the family, ripped the family in half. Me personally, man, I held a grudge for her though. I felt like I'm not tired of being angry at him. I just love the way that my life was before that night.
And you blamed him for ripping the family apart.
Blamed it, man. I'm talking about we had it, man. The first day the Nintendo dropped. The first day the Nintendo dropped. My pops came in the house with the Nintendo. And when I say the Nintendo, I mean the one with the orange duck on gun. Not the regular. Everybody had an orange.
Yeah.
Came in with the orange one. Like I just had my memories were so fairy tale before that night, man, that I was in resentment almost until the day he died. But luckily for me, which rarely happens, I got a chance to be more of a son and him more of a father right before he passed. I'm talking about within the last 45 days. Wow. And when I woke up one day to like 30, 40 text messages. And the first one I saw was from my older brother. He was just like, "Dad is dead." And I've never been told that my dad was dead before. So you can imagine what that felt like. It was weird. And I tell people all the time, it doesn't matter what relationship you have with your parents, right? It doesn't matter if it's estranged or whatever. We're all balls of energy, right? All of us, everybody in this room, me and you, we're balls of energy. When part of your creators, right, one half of your creators dies or perishes or goes to somewhere that is not in this earthly realm, you feel it.
Yeah.
You feel it. You could never talk to your father in your life. If he died, you would feel a little off that day.
Right.
And that's just how the universe works. So for me, when he died, man, it hit me hard for some reason. It hit me hard. Because like I said, he was there. He was just in and out.
Right.
He gave me wisdom, but I couldn't appreciate it when I was that young. I didn't really even give a shit about it. But now I hear his voice 10 times a day. Like, nah, it's supposed to be like that. Which in tow has helped me be a remarkable father. Because my kids, it's like at this point in life, you get to 46, we are on the other half.
Yes.
Right? My children are everything, and it's all about them and about nothing else. And like I told you, when we first started, like I pour into them so much. I'm involved. I want to know what's going on. I want to be transparent. I want to know, the first time my daughter feels like she likes a boy, it's cool. Tell me. Let's sit down. Let's talk about it.
Right.
I want to know what year my sons feel like they're gonna have a kid, so I'll know when I'm gonna be grandpa again.
Right.
Like, let me know.
Right.
And I also told him, I said, either one of y'all get somebody pregnant, you financially cut off, because now you have to be a man. You gotta figure it out like I did.
Exactly.
And they like, yeah, we think we're gonna chill. Play these video games, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I think that indirectly his fatherhood was what it was, but it ultimately made me a better person.
So you wanted to be everything as a father that he wasn't.
Exactly.
And this is why you are how you are with your kids, because of how he wasn't with you.
Exactly. And I was his favorite. And
right.
I got 17 siblings. So imagine how everyone else feels.
Wow. Your father, normally you said your dad didn't do drugs at first. And like recreational, okay, you go party, something like that. But there's a tragic incident in which your brother was killed.
Yeah.
And you felt that might have led him down that path.
Yeah. So when I was 13,
Hey, listen. I just was thinking right now, right? When I was inside the kitchen. Is y'all saying that he's lying about his dad touching his sister, or he just lying, period? That you think he's making this whole story about his dad touching his sister? That would be fucking diabolical if he's making a story up about his dad getting in bed with his sister and fucking touching her. I just think about that, like, what they saying is, they saying that Cub might be lying about that? I'm just saying, what y'all saying?
brother who was 16, He ended up getting killed.
Period. All right.
Terrible blow to my family. That was, my other brother's gonna be like, man, what's up, man? But that was my brother.
Right.
I loved him to death. He made sure that I had everything that I needed. For everything that my father lacked, he carried right to the
provided.
doorstep. And we got different moms, you know.
Right.
So he was there. So that was not my first blow. As far as death is concerned, somebody you care about, because I've lost friends. I lost my first friend when I was in kindergarten to a drive-by, walking home.
Mm.
What's the deal, fool? My guy in motherfucking building. Cash Food TV. That's my Cash Food Global, man. Cash Food Global TV, man. Make sure I tap in with bro. Count that fire ass content, my nigga. He was saying, that's bro. You know what I'm saying? You see bro, you see me. Bro said he lost his first nigga in kindergarten, cuz. What? Nigga, fuck that. Fuck first grade. Fuck second grade, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Fuck eighth. Fuck the ninth, 10th level. Nigga, he done about kindergarten, nigga. Only nigga fuck with him is nigga pre-K. Nigga lost my homie in pre-K. That'd be whack. When nigga was pre-K was my first nigga. We this that, him and his mom, I was fucking him every day. They bring a car crash, God. Nigga was busting at them, nigga. They crashed into some shit, bro. Hit my nigga in the head. This shit is crazy, cuz. Cuz said kindergarten, cuz. No, not kindergarten, cuz. Lost my first nigga at kindergarten drive-by. He got smoked, nigga. What? He didn't even gangbang yet. They knew his daddy was already bopping. West side.
But yeah, my brother died, man. Again, I was hated the world. And I think, and remember when you asked me what sent me to into the streets? I think that did. Because after that, I just didn't care if I lived or died. Again, I was young. I was 13 years old. I had no kids, and I felt like, like this was it.
Did your brother bang?
He did. Yeah.
So that didn't because like now you probably knew then there's a chance that me being in this part of life doing this in life, there's a good chance that one day this fate could befall me.
Yeah, so again, here's the psychology from us as adolescent gang members in LA or across the globe.
Hey, listen though, listen his psychology though, cuz. His psychology about it, cuz. On some real shit. Hey, cuz, I'm gonna start saying that, cuz. On some real life shit. Cuz I'm gonna say some shit like, what nigga just say, nigga? He know the psychology of it, so he know the breakdown of it, so he know how to make it look like this too. Y'all ain't lying. Y'all nigga be lying, cuz. He already see the best in the West. Now, saying Game ain't a good rapper, come on, cuz he a good rapper. Did he carry the West at one point? Yeah, he did this thing. But he the best in the West at this point in this time? No, sir, Babo. No, sir. No, sir, Babo. Did he usher some real niggas to the platform? Yes, he has. Did he help a nigga right now that got the West do his thing? He may have did a lot of things behind the ground. And the front, he did a lot of things in front. But that don't take the fact or negate the fact that Kendrick Lamar got the West right now. You got niggas like Sad and all these other niggas too that is nigga P1, all these good niggas, young niggas on hood. For real, for Khalid, for real. You got niggas out here that's in the West, nigga that's gonna crip. That you know what I'm saying? You got a nigga on the hood. The Blue Bloods clan, you got niggas out here that got the West and got our sound and doing it up for what? Them art niggas. Now to say you the best in the West, brother, you ain't the best in the West.
Right? Just from me sitting here talking to you, I can tell you straight that I didn't care if I died. I was walking outside to die every day, and I didn't care. But my thing was, I gotta have the upper hand. So I always had my head on a swivel. I mean, obviously I'm sitting before you, but
Right.
I always played defense when I walked outside. But I
Go to
woke
Toronto.
up and walked
For
outside
sure.
with my rag in my pocket every day, knowing that I was gonna bang. And in Compton or in
Nigga,
LA,
Pretty
period,
James had it.
it's a different gang every
Block or
5
so.
blocks. Yeah, every 5 blocks the gang changes. So imagine walking 2 miles to school. How many times you get asked where you from, and how many times you got to make the decision to lie or stand on it and face whatever is in front of you.
Damn. I mean, You have like, bro,
Come on, man. Ruler, man, for
I ain't
sure.
about this, man. I'm just trying to go to school, get me a little education, cuz.
That's it, man. But you know what? When I was young, I was fearless as well.
Right.
You know, I was fearless as well, man. I would either tell them where I was from or run sometimes. 'Cause I'm too little, they too big.
Right.
The crazy. I told my sons this story not too long ago. I was maybe 9 or 10 years old, getting banged on
Right.
by adults. I mean, kids that were.
Come on, cousin. Come on, cousin. I'm 9 and 10 years old, an adult nigga. They bang. What's up, cuz? Where you from? This nigga drinking that shit. That's some good ass Jack, cuz. Let me give me. We start drinking, cuz. Listen. We gonna take a shot too. We got the cash app, nigga. Out. You know what I'm saying? Drop the cash app. We taking the shots, bro. We taking the shots tonight. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get my drink on, nigga. Long live my granny. I might start crying on live, cuz. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, as many shots I get in me, I might start giving me a cry. So, nigga, it says fellow black man, not adults. Fellow black man, not adults. For sure. Oh, it says this nigga had a butterfly on his face. Come on, cut it. Come on, brother. Stop playing. Stop playing. Let's get the mics up. We need 20 more likes. Get to 100. Come on, y'all. Let's get to 100 likes. Let's get to 100 likes, y'all. We need to do 100. We need 18 to keep like Zach. Let's get to 100 likes, y'all. Come on. We need 303 people, 330 people in this bitch. Let's get 21 to 22 of y'all, 25 of y'all. Let's go over 100. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the mics up, man. So nigga, love, what's up, love one, love one? Hot boy, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Love live GMA. Oh, Love Granny, my bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm dead homie, dude. That's right. Long live my best on the hood. Shout out to my motherfucking granny on the dead homie. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we finna go crazy though. On some real shit. She a Sagittarius, man. You know what I'm saying? She a Sag. You know what I'm saying? She was an honorable beast. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. We're gonna get it up. But yeah, with the cash app at, drop the cash app in the thing. We taking shots. We give me a little shot, a cup of something on the hood. Taking shots, cause it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. Oh, we got the coffee too coming, so I got the coffee coming. Hold on.
Like 19, 20, asking a 10-year-old, like, where you from? And you would have to answer that.
Right.
Or it would be consequences.
Right.
So it would either you knew him and or you would just get beat up as a kid.
Right.
And that is crazy, man. When I think back about, how I came
Bad
up.
game.
Let me ask you a question, man. Real talk.
Hey,
When do we stop throwing these?
Don't do that. Don't
I've
spam
been
that.
fighting
Don't
all
spam
my
that.
life.
But you got, but
Don't spam that. Don't spam that. Don't spam that. Don't spam that. Don't spam that, y'all. Because I don't want to be doing all that. You know what I'm saying? On game. Don't spam that. Don't spam that. Big ups. You know what I'm saying? For sure. You already know. 242 in the building. Shot 242.
used to be you took an ass cutting, dude got the best of it. That was the end of it. It wasn't a situation where you got beaten and you went and had to go home and get that fire.
Right. Again, man, I never seen
Internet changed that, huh?
I've never seen anybody
Game
from
weird.
the hood, whether it be Hispanic or African American or any other race that is in the hood. I've never seen them put a gun together.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, where are the weapons coming from? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel like at some point, man, it was a big, some big crates, and they
Right.
dropped them off, and the crate, the wood fell, and you could have
were here.
anything you want, because we not manufacturing these things, man. But for some reason, everybody got them.
All right, listen, bro. Listen, bro. Listen. Now, let's keep it real. The police we all got, the blowers is not the problem. The blowers, we can go back to the nigga, all the Circle K's was getting hit in the 92 riots. All them guns disappeared. They still ain't counted for them guns. When the crates got hit off the trains in LA, you know what I'm saying? They still ain't count for them guns. Niggas hit through crates, hit for like 80 crates. When nigga can drive to fucking Nevada, fucking Oregon, nigga can drive to fucking Colorado, and you can go fucking even a little farther. You can go to Arizona. We gonna get a crate, nigga, for like 17 to 33 bands. Get a crate, nigga. 20 of them motherfuckers, 29s, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Fucking niggas talking about? Fuck a niggas talking about. So I understand that, but when we said as they manufacture them, they put them in shops, and as regular people, we can go in and buy the motherfuckers. But if you ain't a gang member, you ain't got a felony. They buy these motherfuckers. Fuck you talking about? I'm in Washington, nigga. I walk in the morning, nigga. I wake up to nigga ARs on the table getting built by a little white lady. She got the AR M16 already built. Fuck you talking about? They got them things. And then got you go these little black niggas to busting these houses in different states too. And bam, now they got the same shit. I done came through a house or two, then got 5 or 6, 7 blowers. Woo, we up. We up, nigga. Fuck a nigga talking about. We up.
Um, I think
Fuck.
in the 80s. And I think it was a ploy by the American government at that time to, infiltrate the black neighborhoods. And it's still happening today. And I think we are very, very far from a place of where we can just rectify the situation, to be honest, man. And so but we can't give up either. Like I said,
Right.
I'm with my sons. I know you got, family and young cats in your family
Yep.
who you talking to, and like this is, it should be like this, nephew or son or whatever. But yeah, everybody got to do their part.
Is gang culture celebrated too much? Do we glorify it? Do we glamorize it too much?
I think we do, and I think I'm part of the problem. But my story, my history, my life, my childhood, my upbringing, that's
But you live that life though.
yeah.
That ain't no, you ain't no studio gang. You actually walk.
Listen though, this is a big topic right here, bro. This is a big topic right here, bro. This is a big topic. And gang culture glorified and celebrated too much. This is one of the biggest topics ever, bro. This right here is I ain't know this is yes. And and it's only because the police could control it. It lost its structure. It helped lose its structure. You know what I'm saying? Now they couldn't do it with the Panthers. They couldn't do it with the people in front of the Senecas, the businessmen, the Slauson boys, because they fall under the Panthers. Straight up. This would once couldn't they couldn't control it. They can't control the Panthers. They control that. Yeah, they got them knocked down. They put them in jail. They had to do shit like that to get them off. BGF, they had these certain this structure. So when it lost its structure, and it's violent. So now we can yes. So now put the shit in songs. That's where gangster rap came out. NWA, all that shit is a part of that, bro. All these gangster rap niggas tell you that they fuck a bitch and bitch ain't nothing, bitches ain't shit, and fuck this bitch and they going home to their wives and they got good lives. But we gotta believe bitches ain't shit. Fuck another nigga. Fuck you, nigga. You ain't shit, nigga. If you ain't throwing up this shit like this. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? We gotta believe that now. And now that's where our head is at. Cause that's what's put out there. And then you hear about nigga, oh nigga, then when they go chip one of your homies, now look, some shit going on in the hundreds. They putting on the news, hey, just got killed because that's what niggas said they supposed to did. That's the NWA. That's the nigga on slide. That's what all this you hear, bro. And these niggas ain't sliding at all. You hear about these niggas from different areas. They came over there later on in their life. They this and that. That's the image. They don't go to jail for nothing like that. You down there now. It's a certain amount of them. It's a certain, you know what I'm saying, few of that may go to jail for some real gangster shit. But majority, it's like 80% of this shit is fake. It makes it fake as fuck. They blowing it up, making it look good and making it look gravy. Oh, that's my mom this crib. What? Nigga, oh, the mama would have stopped the shit out of you, nigga. Dead homies. Mom would have knocked, what? My uncle would have knocked you out. They got niggas in it, niggas, but they got niggas on interview talking, yeah, man, I told my mom this crib. And that motherfucker going viral. Why is going viral? Because the image you got behind it, man. Fuck up out of here.
These streets as that.
Right.
And a lot of people now pretend like they walk the street as that, and they're not, but they're celebrating something and they're glamorizing. And it's just like an athlete. You see
Facts.
the LeBron James and you see somebody
That's
or your
facts,
favorite.
bro. You said the people that who own the record, like man, the record companies have to say they got They came together. They came together. I believe it was Lazy Bones said that 91, 92, and that's when you see the image of the records started aiming at gangster shit. You hear Mozzie talking about sliding on a nigga, pop a nigga down, 4th Street Avenue, pop a nigga what, nigga talk the stop through, catch a nigga slipping, bangs on his lap, tables in the, you know what I'm saying? And that nigga shit going viral, straight up. But that nigga talking about some loving his woman and all that, and being a family and keeping this shit solid, and knowing how to nigga step the right way with your peoples, nigga. That nigga ain't going nowhere. Straight up, ain't going nowhere because we got a room for you, brother. We ain't got no room for all that. All them conscious ass rappers disappeared. You know what I'm saying? And that's what should be happening.
If a rapper talking about this one, that's what I want to be.
Yeah.
I want to be just like that.
Yeah, it happened the same for me.
Right.
I think that
In
these
this area,
days
for
it's just
sure,
a
for sure.
little, not even a little, a lot more
False pretenses,
non-authenticated. You
facts.
know, it's social media, man. You could be wherever you want to. You could be whatever you want to be.
Right.
Looking into your phone, you know, anything. You could be LeBron James only on your phone. If you go out, if you're not that skilled at basketball,
Right.
but you go to the park and sit your phone down, record yourself,
Make about 5, 6 jumpers.
you might miss 100, but you're not gonna put the misses on there.
Right.
So then your friends come on there, they double tap. Now you got 100 likes and you hitting 5, but you really shot 100. Everybody think you Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like you can be anybody you want to be on the internet, man. Nobody has to be authentically them.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your favorite Unc, proud partner
Lucy
of
Miller.
Ghost Spark.
Knock on the door. I must have looked at the time and it was like maybe like 12:30, and I was like, nobody else was, you know, in the dope spot but me. And so if you ever sold dope, when there's a lot of guys or a lot of homies in the dope spot, every knock on the door is the other person's turn until it gets back to you.
Right.
And that's how, you know, everybody makes, you know, even money.
Mm-hmm.
So with this on this particular night, my brother was with his kid's mom, and my other homie Vale, who's no longer with us, was somewhere else gone. And then I think my boy Ant was gone. Everybody was gone.
So you at the house? You at the house?
I cleaned up that night.
Yeah.
I cleaned up that night, and so I was like, "What is one more knock on the door?" I looked through the peephole. It was this little scrawny kid that always come, you know.
So but you knew him, so that's why you let your guard down.
Yeah, I knew him from coming before, but I didn't know him like that. As soon as I opened the door for him, 2 more dudes came behind him, and then I was in for a fight for my life.
Just like that.
I swear, it felt like it happened in 20 seconds, man. So I ran immediately to the table, which was probably right here, to get my gun off the table. But he kind of got to it before me. So we ended up rolling on the ground for what felt like a lifetime. His homies couldn't shoot me because we were
rolling because he might have been running the risk of shooting him.
For some reason, I was kind of getting the gun, like getting the edge on him. So he just fired it. And it went through my chest and through my stomach and through my leg and through my arm.
You think your life was over?
Yep. I thought my life was over. I could remember them leaving after that. I crawled down the hallway to the bathroom that was on the right. I turned on the light. I lifted myself up by my elbows and I pulled my my tank top back, and blood just. I called 911. Yeah.
You weren't worried about the cops coming to the house?
Man, when you get shot, man, you ain't worried about nobody coming to the house except Jesus, man. That's it.
Hey, they come, they take all this ish, but I hear you. You just saved my life on this one.
Yeah, and I think whoever was the investigating officers, because they came to see me once I woke up from the coma, they didn't bring up the drugs at all, man. So I kind of think that they probably saw that I was young and probably was just let it go.
When you wake up, you've been in there almost 30 days, and now what's going through your head? You're like, I'm done with this ish. I done dodged the bullet. God, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm out.
Let me tell you what happened, man. We always had these come to God moments.
If you get me out of this one, I will never do it again.
I went to my grandmother's house. She prayed over me every day in the bed because I had to learn I was shot in my leg. I had to learn how to walk again.
Right.
And all of that. So I stayed at my grandma's house for like 2 months. I said, as soon as I get out this bed, man, I'm going to church, man. Change my life, right? We always want to run to church because, the church door's open.
Yeah.
God is always there.
Yes.
So I went to church with my grandma, and I was like, man, falling asleep in that thing, man. I was like, I don't know. God going to have to catch me outside sometime. So I left there, and I went back to my grandma's house. I think another 2 weeks passed. I was hanging with one of my boys. He was in the streets like me. his older brother is Cam, the rapper.
Right.
Kamal Muhammad.
Okay.
So he follows Minister Farrakhan. And he's part of FOI. So Minister Farrakhan was coming to the convention center. So was Russell Simmons, Snoop Dogg for a hip hop summit. I hadn't really rapped that much yet at that point. I was just like a fan of rap. But I was like, man, I'm about to be a Muslim. Right? Because they dress up nice. I'm
Right,
my
bow
grandma
tie.
proud. Give me the bow tie, man. Change my life. And I'm gonna just be out here with the bean pies, like in the final call, like brother.
Right.
Went to see Minister Farrakhan speak. Met Minister Tony Muhammad. And he was like, what brings you? And I was like, man, I just got shot not long ago. I want to change my life. He was like, well, what are you into? What do you do? I was like, I rap, lied. I hadn't rapped at all. But he was like, they having a, after this, you go next door, man, and they having a, a hip hop convention.
Okay.
So, man, I go next door after I see Minister Farrakhan. Now, after hearing Minister Farrakhan speak, I was mind blown, right? But it was like Minister Farrakhan's speech made me angry. For some reason, I wanted to go out and just hurt white people. I was like, I don't know.
Right.
Like, I want to be a Muslim, but like, and I'm not saying that that's what he preaching.
Right.
I'm just saying that's how it made me feel individually.
Right.
I wanted to go out and get revenge for Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass, whoever, right?
Everybody
That's
that was
what
wrong.
Minister Farrakhan, because he powerful, man.
Yes.
And so he spoke to me, and I was like, yeah, well, that ain't it. I can't just go out and like, start a war with white people because how I feel.
Right.
So I went over. Russell Simmons was talking about upcoming artists, and I saw Snoop Dogg walking out, and I was like, yo, Snoop, what's up, man? My name Game. I'm from Compton. I rap. He was like, that's all right. That's right, nephew. Stay up. And then he dipped. And I was like, damn, he ain't even going to,
Oh, you want to spit a few bars for him?
I wanted to try. But he was like, yeah, cuz, do your thing. So he left. But there was a freestyle battle. And so at that time, it wasn't no internet. Oh, yeah, actually, it was internet. But the only two websites was like dictionary.com and Google. It wasn't, you couldn't surf the web.
Right.
So I was, I knew all like Jay-Z and Biggie rhymes and Nas by heart. Because I was like East Coast influence. I listened to West Coast stuff, of course, because I'm from here. But I was like intrigued by like the wordplay from like, Jay and Nas and KRS-One and all them. So I spit a Jay-Z verse in this freestyle that no one didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, they didn't know it. And so they was like, yo, you dope. And there was a cat in there named JT the Bigger Figure and his boy Fat Rat. And they was like, I want to fly you to the Bay. And I was like, fly me to the Bay? Like, I know in my head that this ain't my rap. This is Jay-Z rap. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, yo, they want to fly me to the Bay. He's like, in the morning, I'm going to call you and I'm going to fly you out to the Bay. He called. I went to the airport.
This nigga said he rapped the Jay-Z verse that nobody heard. He rapped the Jay-Z verse nobody heard. It's crazy. Cause I'm rapping Jay-Z verse nobody heard. JT the Bigger Figure. Shout out JT the Bigger Figure though. Real nigga.
I only been on a plane twice at that point. Once with my grandma to going to Vegas with my cousin, stay at Circus, and you don't know about the old Circus.
Nah.
It was crazy back in the day for kids, man. It's like Home Alone for black people. You know what I'm saying? But back home, I got to meet Rapping Forte. I met Too Short. And my engineer that was recording my demo is now the owner of Empire, Ghazi.
Wow.
So it's like I recorded my demo, I brought it.
Damn, y'all. I left my other headphones in. See if I can stop my shit low. Fuck. I'm gonna do this. Second. We need intermission, guys. We need intermission. We need intermission, y'all. We need intermission. Get the mics up. Get the mics up, y'all. We need intermission right fast. We're gonna talk our shit and get drunk for 2 seconds. Stop drinking. That is bad. Wow, listen, bro, that's cool. I feel like drinking tonight, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to see a nigga drink tonight, you can do 2 things, bro. You can send me 150 and make me stop drinking right now. Or you can just get the fuck up out of here. It's 3 things. Or you can just shut the fuck up about it and leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Gatorade shit. Nah, fuck the Gatorade. Gatorade shit. Yeah, no. All right, my bad, bro. My bad. See, we was on the wrong page. You was on the wrong page. Wrong page. Fuck the Gatorade. The Gatorade, 'cause I really ain't a drinker, alcohol. So I just got the little Gatorade to chase it down, because I don't drink alcohol like that. But I need it right now. I'm on my shit right now. You know what I'm saying? For sure. But fuck the Gatorade. Fuck the water. Fuck even the coffee. Nah, you right. Fuck Gatorade. No game. Mm. But that's how that shit go down. You know what I'm saying? Nah, hey, look, Robbie Allen, you on point. I like that Allen too. You know what I'm saying? That's my family name for sure. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, uh, yeah, man, appreciate that. Appreciate you tapping in. You very educated. You on your shit for sure, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you. 100.
Back. I was just passing it out.
Hear it. My fucking. I don't got no headphones, y'all. Straight up. I don't got no headphones. This guy here, I don't got no headphones. So, battery low though, right? So what I'm doing is trying to get a quick little charge real fast. Let me get a little plug my shit, take a couple of shots. Fuck it. Fuck it's low. Let it charge enough.
I would go to like Rite Aid, get some CDs. I bought a CD burner from Fry's, and I would just, every time I sold some weed, I went. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, I went back selling weed.
See, I
Yeah.
thought you said God would you.
Hey man, I was.
You done made a promise to God in less than 2 weeks. You know.
Hey man, yeah, I was trying to figure it out, man. But so yeah, I went back selling weed, and with every person that bought, like a 20 sack or something like that, I would just give them my CD. Somehow they got to Dr. Dre's sister. And my homie D-Mac and K-Dog was like, yo, Dre want to meet you. And then we end up going to coming to the Valley. And I had never been to the Valley in my life.
Wow.
Ever. And I went to the Valley and I was like, damn, it's the Valley? It's only 20 minutes away.
Right.
So that's how small LA is, right? So I went to the Valley, walked in, Dre was like, you game? I was like, yeah. He was like, welcome to Aftermath. And I was like, what? All I really got is this demo that I recorded,
right,
and like kind of got myself through on the go, and this one Jay-Z verse that I spit at this freestyle, but here I am signed to Aftermath. So I went home, I told my mom, I was like, I'm signing to Dr. Dre, and she was like, what do you do? And I was like, I rap, And
had she ever heard you rap before?
She kicked me out the house for saying that I wanted to rap when it was just an idea. Kicked me straight out, locked the doors, and I never went back. So I was like, yeah, the rap worked out. And she didn't, I don't think she believed me.
Right.
But I was
You classes, appreciate the subscribe. You already know.
like,
I'm
gonna make this happen, man. And at that time, my oldest son's mom was pregnant with him, and I was like,
my bad, man. I got this little ass phone I'm looking at.
Her mother, that before this kid was born, that I would have $1 million, and I made it happen.
Wow.
And I thought $1 million was, not to knock nobody, but $1 million is not really as much as you think it is when you get to taking care of people and handling business.
Well, half of that, because once Uncle Sam get his cut.
Right. Well, it was a subsidiary company, right? The people that signed me to Aftermath,
they took
they 30%. The lawyer's gonna take their percent, management takes their percent, and then I was probably left with about $400,000 or $500,000. I did some, real young black shit. I went to Jacob, bought me a watch, because, that's what Ye.
The time zone, the 5 time zone.
Right, yeah, I bought me a chain, so I was down about $300,000. I bought my girl a little Benz truck.
Yeah.
I put them out here in the Valley, and then I did some stuff with my mom, and then before you knew it, man, I was like, I didn't have nothing.
Damn.
Yeah.
When you say you told your mom that you wanted to rap, she said, nah, you can't do that here.
No, she said, get out.
Get out.
Yeah.
Where did you go?
I just went to the streets. I ended up meeting this girl, and I never really talked about this before. I met a girl named Rachel.
I never really talked about this before. You shot niggas, certain niggas gonna tell these podcasts and they never really talked about shit before. Certain shit they never talked about before. What? Hey, listen. So what's coincidence? Like, what a coincidence that out of all the podcasts this man that did, and him going to the valley, him doing all that shit, him meeting these people, and him never really talking about this before. How y'all believe that? You know what I'm saying? 3 or 4 got him 7 million. Oh yeah, the 7. Is they gonna talk about that on here too? If that was a young 3 or 4, or what? Cause I don't know how that went. Everybody talk about that stuff. I probably was in jail when that happened. You know what I'm saying? So I never knew about that game case. I don't know if y'all know. I don't know about the game case. So I ain't a person to be like, yeah, no, he had that case. You know what I'm saying? I know that's how Wack took his claws in the nigga and start, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing. What's up with the case though? You know what I'm saying? I don't know about the case. I don't know about the case, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Hold on.
On Crenshaw, because we used to go to Crenshaw like the movies. We used to go to Crenshaw, kick it. You meet a girl, you roll the window down, you holler at her. You lean over the window.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Spit your game. And so I met a girl named Rachel. She was in college. She we got this thing in our hood. We call the girls from two-parent home. We call them two peasies.
You right.
So it's like, me and the homies were like, yo, she a two peasy? Yeah, she a two peasy.
Oh,
she going to college. She from a two-parent home. So I end up getting into her apartment.
She a 2 peasy. She a 2? Who said that is crazy? She a 2 peasy? Who gives a fuck about her mama and her daddy? Who cares about her mama and her daddy? When you smacking a bitch? Come on, bro. Oh, I'm worried about her mom and daddy. First of all, I ain't really meeting them, but 2 bitches, mom and daddy, because I'm just smacking. We start fucking around years later, like, all right, now, come on, cuz I met your brother and them, cuz I might as well just, you know what I'm saying? He didn't call me, you know what I'm saying? I see a brother through these brothers. Man, I might as well meet your mom and your daddy on West Side. Bitch, I've been here for a minute. But she a 2 peasy? Oh, she got 2-parent home.
With her and kind of moving in slow. Her parents made her move out once I infiltrated the spot. And I went in there and damn near ruined this girl's life, man. But yeah, her name Rachel. I never seen her again after that.
You don't even know if she's still alive or anything, huh?
Hopefully she's alive, Shannon.
You ought to reach out. You got that kind of, just have a PI say, look, I know, hey, I just wanted to say thank you for what you did because when I didn't have anywhere to go.
Listen, Game got a lot of dead friends, people that is dead right now that can't do nothing to his story, or somebody he never seen before ever again. And that just sounds crazy, right? OG takedown. Good luck, OG takedown. Appreciate it.
You open up your doors to me, and I really want to appreciate it.
Yeah, she probably saved my life.
Yeah,
don't lie, man. She gave me a shot.
Right. You like basketball, and you tell the story about like, bro, I go hoop. I'm trying to how you hoop with iron on you.
So that was my thing, man. Like I said, I told you when I leave the house, I play on defense. I always thought that every time I left the house, that was the day I was gonna die, and for good reason, because I have dead siblings.
Right.
I also have witnessed so many who I love dearly. When my friend got killed on the way home.
Listen, you heard what the nigga said? You heard what he said, guys. Hold on. Y'all heard what he said, bro. When I died. You see how this nigga be lying? This nigga said, when I died. Hold on, let's go back a little bit, Kel. Crip.
Door to me, and I really want to appreciate it.
Yeah, she probably saved my life.
Yeah.
Don't lie, man. She gave me a shot.
Right. You like basketball, and you tell the story about like, bro, I go hoop. I'm trying to how you hoop with iron on you.
So that was my thing, man. Like I said, I told you when I leave the house, I play on defense. I always thought that every time I left the house, that was the day I was gonna die, and for good reason, because I have dead siblings.
Right.
I also have witnessed so many of my friends die.
Right.
I remember I was my auntie Betty, who I love dearly. When my friend got killed on the way home in kindergarten, I couldn't.
When I died, oh, my friend got killed in kindergarten. Cuz. Damn, when I died, my friend got killed in kindergarten, cuz. It's crazy, cuz. Nigga, my friend got killed in kindergarten, brother. Nigga, kindergarten. No, kindergarten with kids. Bye-bye, came through. Wa-da-da-da-da. Smoked him. He threw a crip in the back seat. Got the whole car shot.
It took her maybe a week to explain to me what happened.
Right.
I was like, well, where I'm not. So my number one question to her was like, so I'm not gonna see him again. And she was just like, no, baby, he's with Jesus. And I just couldn't understand that for the life of me. How somebody gets erased off the earth and you just never see him again. Which, you know, in the interim, really is some tough psychological warfare to put on a 5-year-old, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, speeding back into the future, man, I would always play basketball with my gun on with a holster. I went and got a holster from Big Five.
Right.
So I made like the real holster so I can so it wouldn't fall off when I
Right.
dunked or anything, but I had to keep it on because I played basketball at some of the worst basketball courts in LA.
But then you can't get into the argument because you know you ain't the only one that got that stick on them.
Yeah, we gonna have to see. I don't know. But I know I got mine. Hopefully you got yours. So I ain't never had to really pull it out on a basketball court, but I always had it on me.
Right. So the game, how did you come?
So you got the holster on you, right? But you got the basketball. Nigga like me, so you playing defense shit, nigga hit. Nigga, what the fuck you bouncing and hitting nigga with the blower on you? Come on, brother. It sound good. It sound good.
What with the name, the game? Who gave you that name?
I got that from my grandmother when I was younger because I remember I told you I had the first.
Right.
I was the first person on the block with the Nintendo, and it's funny because when I got that Nintendo, all my homies wanted to come over and have a sleep. They couldn't wait till Friday, man.
Right.
So we would have our I had a He-Man sleeping bag.
Right.
My homies would have the Nintendo joints, and we'd be up all night, man, playing track and field, duck hunt, Mario Brothers, and yeah. So my grandmother from Texas originally, she would just be like, "Boy, that boy, he game for anything. You know, game this, game that." And so it was just
It stuck.
It was just baby game. Then I got bigger, little game, then just game. And so when I had to choose a rap name.
Yeah.
I had a notebook with about 10 names, man, and the one that stuck out was Mike Rockwell, and this is gonna be funny to you. So yeah, I called myself Mike Rockwell because I thought I rocked the mic well.
Right.
So I thought.
Because you do know there's a guy named Rockwell, Barry Gordy's son.
Oh, is it?
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Yeah. Oh,
His name was Rockwell.
Oh, dang. Yeah. I thought I came up with something that was gonna change the game. But yeah, my sister was like, "That's stupid. That's just stupid." And I was like, "What's wrong with Mike Rockwell?" She said, "It's stupid." She said, "Why don't you just use your regular name and just put like Mr. or the?" And I was like, Mr. Game sound like a porn star. And she was like, "What about like a Dr. Game?" I was like, "Man, it's Dr. Dre, man."
Right.
So she was just like, "Use the." And I was like, "The Game." And then it stuck, man.
Right.
So yeah, my sister Sharani helped me out.
But so you meet Dr. Dre, you get signed to Aftermath, you get $1 million, you go through that in a little of no time.
No time. My boy B.
Yeah, you ain't balling on strap, bro. You got that motherfucking hang. I don't give a fuck about it being holster on you. You got that motherfucker. You playing with shorts on. Come on, bro. You ain't playing with no fucking jeans on. Straight up. I don't give a fuck how. You know, I got the holster. I'm doing this and that. The man think he's fucking is a man. Hey, the game, cuz. The game is the game. I'm fucking around. We'll take a shot, cuz. Yo, we'll take a shot. So we'll shot at everybody. Shot the clock. Everybody, shot the clock. Shot the clock. Shot the clock. We getting drunk tonight, y'all. Shot the clock. Shot the fucking clock, y'all. Y'all fuck. I ain't trying to fuck with me tonight, bro. I'm going through a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through a lot. You know what I'm saying? In my life. We're gonna try to knock this motherfucker down and wake up in the morning. Straight up. Let's get it. Woo. Shit. Hit that cash app into me for your boy one time. We got a goal. We gotta start doing our goals and shit. We got goals and shit to do. Let's get it. I came. Let me see. The game bullshit, y'all. On the set. We gonna get through this though. We gonna get through this shit on the set as a whole.
He helped me out though. He gave me a Range Rover. He was going to get a Range Rover, told me if I came with him, he would give me a Range Rover. He was like, man, we can get two. And so we went down there, BD, when he was playing for Charlotte.
Okay. Baron Davis.
Yeah, I grew up with Baron Davis,
Right.
Gilbert Arenas, Tyson Chandler, like these.
Yeah.
All my homies went to the NBA, you know, except me. But yeah, man.
You chose a different life.
Yeah, BD took me. Not took me. We went together to the Range Rover dealership. We left with 2 Range Rovers, and he gave me $100,000, man.
Damn.
Because he was proud of me, you know. Because BD grew up in, in 79, I think 79 Swans, which is a blood neighborhood, and he went to, I went to Fremont for a little bit, which is the high school in Baron Davis neighborhood where he grew up. But of course, he went to Crossroads.
Right.
Because he was excellent
in Santa Monica.
Basketball. Yeah, because he was excellent at basketball.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it was. I never even asked him why he did it. But I for real think that it was just because he was proud of me.
Wow. I read that Dr. Dre is a perfectionist in the studio, and that if that thing ain't on point, it ain't getting out. Ain't nobody gonna hear it.
Nah.
It's not gonna leave those walls. Is that true?
It's true, man. Dre will have you in the studio for 2 days saying it the right way. If he don't like the way you said it, he'll be like, nah, you gotta say it. And I'll be like, it. And he'd be like, nah, man, it. And I'll be like, I'm gonna smoke it. And he'll be like, nah, that's not it. And we'll just stay going back and forth.
Damn.
But I had patience, you know?
Right.
Of course, he's a doctor, and, you know, he's supposed to have patience.
Right.
But, yeah, man, we would just go back and forth until I got it. And then at the end, he would love the one that I said in the beginning. He'd go back and pull it and be like, you know what, this one gonna work. And
You're like, man, we done spent a day, we done spent 5 hours, 10 hours, a day and a half, and you've took the first one?
Anybody that worked with Dr. Dre will tell you the same thing, man.
What's the number one thing that you learned from Dre?
The number one thing I learned from Dre was patience. I think patience in the game, man. So I've never really rushed through anything, which is, you know, at the end of the day, which is probably why I've had longevity in my career.
Right.
While I'm still here, my fans are still intact, and I'm able to put out projects. And I'm never lazy.
Right.
I put out full projects of music that sound collectively great, you know, and I got that from Dre.
Beats. Dre give you beats?
Beat selection, man. Yeah, man. Anything that Dre puts his hands on. He got a plethora of producers and whatnot, but it's 2 people in this game. And I never worked with Quincy Jones before, but I have worked with, or 3 people. I have worked with Pharrell, DJ Quick, and Dr. Dre.
Okay.
Kind of Swiss Beats.
Yeah.
And Timbaland. I guess we got a lot of talented guys, but these guys are really, really amazing producers. But Dr. Dre and DJ Quick are mad scientists, man. And I think Quick is a little bit more of a mad scientist than Dre.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did you become a part of Gene Unit?
They need.
Oh, everybody was part of my New York niggas in the house. All New York in the house. Shout out to my New York niggas right now, man. Hey, man. So my New York niggas. So let me take this out my ear. Take out my ear. Try to get a little cool little charge while we waiting. Ooh, should I take that day? What's the deal though? So game. Game. You already know my low, nigga. Lay your soul, nigga. You already know. This motherfucker. Big chillin'. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing, nigga. Salute to everybody in the motherfucking room. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Because you weren't
Oh, my bad.
you was
My bad. That's my bad, y'all. Woo! He got that. Into Gino because his solo project isn't just. Hey, but his solo project, nigga, that's the documentary was the first project, but we can't say that. Unless it was a project before the documentary. You know what I'm saying? Because Junior, that first project was that motherfucker did like 5 times platinum with some shit. Let's keep it real, bro. Let's keep it real, bro.
your own thing,
Yeah.
doing your thing, and then I think 50 was with Dre, brought to Dre by M.
Yeah.
And then how did you and 50 and that all come? Y'all became G Unit.
Jimmy Iovine didn't really know what to do with me. I had a buzz in the streets, but ultimately he felt like if he put me in G Unit, then they would have Young Buck from the South, Yayo Banks and 50 from New York, and then me from the West. So we would have America sold up
Covered.
as far as the members. He would call us the Black Beatles all the time. To this day, I see Jimmy Iovine, he say, "You fucked up the Black Beatles." Every time, man, I see him. But yeah, man, that's how I got in there. I think that they just it was Jimmy's genius idea to just throw me in and make sure that the group was good on all sides.
Would we have? Let me ask you a question. Had you not joined G Unit, would the game been able to go solo? Had he not been? Because it seemed like it was a part. You had to become a part of this.
I think that I was signed to Dr. Dre regardless. I think because of who I am as a person and my determination to be great at things I do, and once I set my mind to something, I'm gonna achieve it. I think I'd have been fine. But I do appreciate my short-lived G Unit, stint. But I think I'd have been great regardless.
How did you and 50 mesh so well in the beginning?
It's one of those things where you put two people together, and they're just talented, man. It's like, I don't know, man. It's kind of like Elway and you. I mean,
Yeah.
Like I remember I watched and I would just be like, man, these dudes, got chemistry.
Yeah.
And it would just it was like Favre and Sterling.
Yeah.
Same thing, man. Like you put two people together, and we see it all the time. We see, Kobe and Shaq.
Yeah.
We see, Magic and Kareem. Like it's just sometimes when you put two very talented, multifaceted people together, you're gonna get greatness.
Right.
Man.
Did you guys ever talk? Because some people would think, well, they bonded over both getting shot, both almost losing their lives to violence. Did you guys ever talk about that?
You know what, man? 50.
My Cash App? Oh, my bad. You put it up with y'all. Pin it to the top.
He don't really talk about much but money. He talk about money, man.
He get it.
If it ain't about money, he ain't gonna.
He ain't about it.
He ain't about it, man. He talk about money, but he can definitely tell you how to get some money, man.
It's going so well. G Unit is doing. Y'all come out, boom, boom. How did something start so well, end so bad?
One day I went to, I think Hot 97, talked to Phone Flex or something, and they asked me. They were like, 50 got beef with Jadakiss and Fat Joe and Nas. And I was like, whoa, I ain't signed up to beef with guys that I idolized.
Right.
I had looked up to the Locks and Kiss. They were rapping before me. I used them as, guides to like get me to where I was. So yeah, so I came up on listening to Jadakiss and Fat Joe digging in the crates and the Digging in the Crates crew, and then Nas, man, that was like my top 3 rappers ever. And like I said, 50 don't talk about nothing but money. So nobody never told me that the group was beefing with Nas and Fat Joe and Jadakiss, so I wasn't privy to it. So I was like, yeah, that don't really got nothing to do with me. And to be perfectly honest, me and 50, we were in the group, but I wasn't in it for that long, and we weren't friends.
Right.
They just threw me in the group, and I appreciated the alley-oop. But we weren't homies. So a lot of people get it misconstrued. They think that like, we were best friends or something, and I betrayed this friendship or something like that. But what I did was stay loyal to, you know, the people that like I listened to coming up.
Right.
Like I just can't beef with Nas because you beef with Nas. I don't have a problem with Nas.
Right.
And I didn't even know you had a problem with Nas till today. So, you know, on the fly, I just said what I said. I was like, I'm not beefing with Nas and them.
And they got back, then they felt you were being disloyal.
Right, because 50 felt like he gave me a shot, which ultimately, you know, being a part of G Unit did help escalate, you know, my career in the early stages. But I would have got there regardless. I feel like, you know.
Right. Were you making good money at G Unit?
Yeah, we was making money, but 50 was making more than everybody.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
What's the issue with 50? So you feel all y'all should have been on level playing field. If it's $1 million, you get 250, Buck get 250, 50 get 250.
Yeah. Nah, man, I think that I think it was just one of those things where he made more money and he should have made more money. I was just saying, speaking for myself, saying that we was, you know, getting scraps.
What scraps? 150,000 a show ain't no scraps, game.
Nah, man, it wasn't 150,000.
Okay, 100,000.
Probably about 75, 100.
Yeah. How many shows y'all doing a show a week? 2 shows a week?
Yeah, man. And I wasn't there for them all. Again, so I always felt like I was a solo artist, man. And so I was a little honorary to the whole situation anyway. I didn't like being, I didn't want to be in New Edition. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, so you Bobby Brown, you broke off.
Man, I'm Johnny Gill.
But Bobby broke off because they kicked him out the group. He didn't want to leave.
That's what I'm doing. With me, it was different, man. I always felt like I was a solo artist. I never felt like I was, you know, part of a group.
Damn. Did the beef get so bad that you and 50 get into a shootout?
50 wasn't there, but we got into a shootout with like his armed security in New York. And they were like coming out the back door. I think 50 was getting in the car or something, and then the security came around the front, and then, you know.
What happened?
Happened a little, yeah, we had a little back and forth with firearms.
How you gonna, hold on, look, I understand y'all wasn't best friends, but come on,
man. 24 years old.
No, game, you used that when you was 14. You can't use that now at 24 now. You grown ass man. You got a kid and everything.
Yeah, I was in it, man, but like I was telling you before, it takes you a lot of time to undo things that are second nature, man. Like, you know, being from the streets. It take a lot of time.
But y'all was doing a press conference.
Yeah, they paid me to do that.
I know.
Yeah.
How you get paid and then you go and then you start the bucket?
The money didn't change how I felt when I landed back in California, man. So I know, man, I got this early entry bipolar shit going sometimes, man. And but I think I tell people all the time, I think that in some form or nature that we're all kind of bipolar, right? Yeah. Because sometimes we feel one way and then we feel another way.
Right.
And so I think that damn near everybody's bipolar, depending on.
Because you don't feel the same all the time.
No. And so it is what it is. And so that's what, you know, I did a lot with explaining, you know, my friendship with Ye. I'm like, you know, he have his days, but we all do.
Right.
And what we got to stop doing as people is judging people when you know damn well when you look in the mirror, you do not see perfection. But we all got something to say about somebody. Like we don't have our own separate issues. Yeah, exactly.
Is it true that Michael Jackson tried to end the beef with you in 50?
Yeah, man, that was a weird story that don't even sound like it's true, man.
So how does Mike call you?
Mike called me, and Jimmy Henchman, who was my manager at the time, free Jimmy too, man, since we free and Puff. My free man, free and all. But yeah, he called me in my room. I think we was in Vancouver.
Right.
He was in Canada. He said, man, Michael Jackson on the phone. He said it so nonchalantly. I was like, huh? What?
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
He said, Michael Jackson on the phone. Pick up your phone. Pick up the phone rang, and they put Mike through. And I picked up the phone. It wasn't Mike. It was some British dude. And he was like, yeah, Michael, he'll be here in 25 minutes. And I was thinking to myself, why you just ain't calling 25 minutes?
Y'all expect me to stay on the phone for 25 minutes?
So I put speakerphone and I'm in the hotel playing video game. And I left it and yeah, man, he came in and he was like, hey. And I was like, that ain't the hey I know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That heavy ass voice.
Yeah, he didn't have that like, hey, it's Michael. He didn't sound like that. He sounded like a regular dude.
Right.
So but you could tell it was Michael Jackson.
Right.
So I was like, hey, what's up? And he was like, you know what I want to tell you? And I was like, what? And he was like, that's how we do magic. It's magical. it's magical. And I was like, yeah, it's a really good song. He was like, no, it's magical. He was like, I was riding in the car the other day, and I told my driver, you put on that 50 game song. That's how we do it. It's so magical. And he said it's magical about 30 times. And I was like, okay, it's magical. But then he said, and then you know what you guys did? You followed it up. You came with that how we do. And now it's a whole magic show. You guys are so magical together. He was like, I don't understand why you guys are at odds or beefing. He was like, I got an idea. We should fix the beef on my album. And that's when he lost me. And I was like, everything after that was like,
why we gonna put it on your album? Why not put it on my?
I don't know. It's Michael Jackson, number one. But I was just
you didn't think he was being truthful? You didn't?
No, I just was like, I hated 50 so much at that time. I just was like, Mike threw me off with that. And I was just like, no. Yeah, he lost me in the conversation. So I ended up hanging up.
You hung up on Mike?
I did.
Come on, Game. You can't hang up on Mike. That's the greatest artist ever.
Yeah, I know, man. If I could, again, man, 24.
You getting
Mike, like, hey, Game. I understand shit the game keep up, but he's a big hater for sure. For sure. Magical hater, cuz.
to a beef with Ja?
Yeah, I took that one on with 50 early on because I knew about that one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I felt odd about that because I was cool with Irv Gotti, but I was on Aftermath, and when Get Rich or Die Trying got dropped, 50 was going straight at Ja. I hadn't had an album out yet, so I kind of like had to.
You piggybacked it.
I piggybacked off that one, and I didn't have. But again, I didn't have no business in that beef. I wasn't even in G Unit yet.
Right.
I just went in, but I thought like Aftermath, like I gotta show up, and so I jumped off the ledge with that one.
You mentioned Kanye. You and Kanye. You said Kanye was friends, but he goes through some things like bipolar. I mean,
Listen, who gonna tell that story? Mike can't tell a story watching you because Mike dead. Everybody got he telling a story about all dead. He always talking about dead people, cuz. I just know this game talking about number dead people, bro. His dead homie, his dead cousin, his dead brother, his dead this, his dead daddy. All the people that he describing and putting these things on are dead people.
one moment he's like screaming. There's no denying his talent. No. We're not here to defame the man and know his talent is second to none. His rap album, he produced, he does all that. But don't you think sometimes, Game, he goes overboard?
Again, it's one of those things where I'm gonna find myself back in that realm of non-judgment. And my grandmother, God rest her soul, told me a long time ago, like, you can't be
God rest her soul.
Judged by man. You can only be judged by God.
Right.
So it's like, sometimes I go crazy.
Yeah.
And so I can't be like, damn, yeah, I think you're going a little crazy.
Right.
Like, sometimes I do. And so all I can do is be some shit, though, in my head. I'll be like, God damn it.
Damn, Ninja, you
don't call me this week.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to have to do it with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, yeah, man, I'm just in full support mode of my brother. And me and Ye been down before Rockefeller, before Aftermath, before all that. We would see each other around LA. We were both trying to get on and just always, exchange like words and freestyles and all that. So that been my brother for a long time, man. And I actually love him like a brother. That's my guy.
But you guys had some differences before.
So yeah, so did you and Sterling.
Nah, you know what? I ain't gonna lie, Game. I don't think we've ever. I mean, we fought like brothers, like because he tried to get the best of me. I can't let him get the best of me, but. Nah, because our relationship was totally different. Even though he's my brother, he's 3 years older, he was always more like a father figure, and I treated him as such. Same thing. And so, where I would like somebody that wasn't my brother, I would curse them. I never cursed my brother. I never cursed my sister out. Because it's like a father-son relationship. It's like a mother-son relationship. So I have too much respect to get into it. Now, my homeboy, I've cussed some of them out.
Yeah, so that's how it is. Except that Ye, man, he's just not my typical homeboy, man. And again, man, he go through, his episodes. And so as a friend, as a brother, as somebody that actually cares and loves him, should I just leave him by the wayside? Nah, man, I should call him.
You say he leave the show? He gonna leave the show let me see.
like talk to him. And a lot of people, they see what's on the surface. I talk to Ye behind the scenes, man.
Right.
And a lot of these situations, or sometimes where people might feel like he's diving off the deep end, diving in the deep end, like I call and be like, yo, is this, is this what we really doing right now?
Right.
And then he'll say whatever he say, but then he'll call me back days later and be like, you know what, I feel like this. But again, that's that bipolar disorder that we may all possess, certain, amounts of.
I'm just trying to figure out how this man supposed to feel. You supposed to be his boy, y'all cool, and then you say he slept with an old lady.
You know what, man? I
Let me guess, you 24 again, huh?
I was 24. Nah, but you know what? I met Kim before Ye.
Even though you met her before Kanye, and I'm not saying it's true or untrue, but let's just say for the sake of argument, this is true. Why would you bring that up and say it publicly?
Man, sometimes
I guess 24. Damn.
No, I think I was probably 30 then. But you know what, man? Sometimes, man, you wake up and choose a little violence.
Yeah, for sure.
And I if I was sitting here and I told you, or
He was a cloud chaser.
I try to make up, an excuse for my behavior at times, there just is no excuse. It's just the wrong thing to do on the right day, Like I don't stand on none of that. I shouldn't have done that,
Right.
but I did it. And you know what? Ye, who as honest as he is, he called me. He was like, I love you, but can we not ever talk about my wife again? And they were married at this time.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what? Even though I'm bigger and stronger, you got that.
Right.
So I gave it to him. I was like, man, I'm not going to do that no more. And I haven't,
Did you call her and apologize?
Nah. I don't think you got to apologize to them.
Yeah, you do,
No,
man. You put
no.
that woman business out there like that. Game, damn.
I mean, her business was out there.
But that ain't got nothing to do with you. Let somebody else do that. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about game. I ain't talking to them.
Yeah.
Well, if I get them in the cross from me, I'm going to ask them about that too.
Yeah, man. You know what it is with Chris. I got a lot of love for Chris Jenner, man, and Chloe and Kim and Courtney, man. Still to this day.
Yeah.
And we came up together too.
Yeah.
When we was going around, partying in LA in the beginning, the early stages of my career. It was Paris, Kim, Chloe, Courtney. We was all chilling. But yeah, man, it just sometimes it is what it is. But I'll apologize to Kim today.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
You know?
Go ahead, right there.
Oh, right here. Hey, yo, Kim, Shannon want me to tell you.
No, that ain't no apology. You can't say, I want you to do that. You say, Kim, I was wrong for what I said, and I want to apologize. That's how you do it.
All right, no. Kim, I'm apologetic for the way that I displayed, or discussed our interrelations with the public.
Okay.
How
Thank
about
you.
that?
You mentioned that Kanye gave you. Did Kanye give you 2 Maybachs?
Yeah, man.
See, that was what Kim was talking about. She was talking about that thing on the special that they, like, okay, where did the Ferraris go, Kanye? Where did the Maybachs go? Where did they go? And why would you take that?
I didn't take them, man. I told him not to send them. And I asked him, I was like, man, I asked him 20 times. I was like, you sure? He was like, yeah, man, I owe you a lot more than these cars, but it's just, I don't need them. I'm going to just get some more. And then I got him, and I was like, damn, it's like a little small dent in one. So he probably saw that one was dented and just wanted some new ones. I don't know. But yeah, he gave them to me, man. And he said it was just one of those things.
And you accepted it.
I tried not to accept them, man.
You ain't tried very hard.
I even tried to send them back, and he said no.
I give you some used shoes, you gonna say, nah, bro, I'm good.
Yeah, they wasn't really used. They was still brand new.
Man, because she felt that people knew he would have these episodes and would take advantage of his kindness. Is that like she would ask him, like, Kanye, where are the cars? And it's like, no, I gave him to such and such. I didn't know you was the such and such.
Yeah. She probably talking about, his history of like giving.
Yes.
But we don't frown upon Jeff Bezos when he gives away things, or people that have a lot of money, man. Sometimes they're charitable.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I'm a charity case, but I'm saying people that have amassed a certain fortune may not be as materialistic as the normal person. So it's like they see, cars every day. So it's probably like nothing. Let me just get these the game. He probably,
Did you keep them? You still got them?
they at the house. I don't drive them as much as I would like to, because I like to bring them out together, but I'm only one person. So if I was a billionaire, then I wouldn't be a billionaire. Because then I would be and gave it all away. It's too much.
You ain't got to give it all away, but you can. I mean, there's some causes that I'm sure you would like to help.
Let me tell you, man. Anything above 100,000 is
100,000.
I mean, 100 million.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
anything 100,000. That's going.
You in poverty.
I don't know where you're going with that. But anything above 100 million is just way too much, man. No one needs that much.
I don't know about that game, but I sure like to find out if that's too much.
Shannon, you rich, man.
I mean, I'm healthy. I got my life. I got my kids. I've got people that love me. Yeah, I'm okay. But a billion, I just think about all the stuff that I could do, like help my university, Savannah State. There are a lot of causes that I would really love to get behind it and to really help.
Right. Which would.
It's okay.
That's what I'm saying.
But see, if I had a billion, and I gave like 500 million away, I'd still be okay.
Yeah, that's still too much money. You're gonna end up giving more away. And you're gonna get back to probably where you are now.
No. They ain't gonna get that much away now.
Yeah, me, man. I'm not that materialistic, man. I don't put any love value into. I mean, any love into material things. Yeah, I got nice things, but I don't. Anybody that knows me will tell you, if my car get broken into or somebody steals something from me, man, it's like I don't care.
What if you caught them breaking into your car?
Now that's a different issue.
Well, you don't get it's a material thing. Just go ahead. Hey, go ahead. Lift yourself to the radio.
At that point, man, you're challenging my manhood, and you're also in violation of my home or my private space, and so I got to get with your ass. Point blank.
I read that when you first started, even though you had all this money, you still lived in the hood.
Yeah, man. I was 24. It just
24 was really an effed up year for you, man.
It was,
you did a lot of crazy ish.
It was because I had money, man. I had a lot of money. I remember at one point in time, man, I had $4 million in the safe, right? In the hood. And the reason I did that is because every morning I wanted to see it.
Right.
I wanted to open the safe and see and make sure that I was still rich. Because I couldn't believe it.
Right.
And so I never put it in the bank until one day my mom was like, she was like, boy, you about to stupidest motherfucker I ever met in my life. Number one, you have number one record on the billboard and you're still living on the block. And number two, you got all that cash over there that can be taken from you any day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she made me put it in the bank.
Yeah, that had to be a big ass safe because that's a lot of cash.
Then I lost 36% of it.
How?
To Uncle Sam, man.
Oh, bro.
Come on, man. As soon as you put your money in the bank, it's gone.
But first of all, you're going to have to pay taxes on it when you got it anyway.
Not in the hood. You ain't got to pay nothing. Well, you don't. Long as I put that combination in, open that door, and every time I did, it say, ha.
But living where
4 million in the safe. That was a big ass safe, bro. 4 million in the safe. Now we Sam. 300,000. I can believe it. 4 million? I don't know.
you were living and driving nice cars, that brings on resentment, that brings on jealousy.
Yeah.
And you have to be careful because people are like, oh, man, this ninja just trying to show out in front of us.
Yeah.
And then what happens.
Yeah.
Jealousy brings on resentment. Resentment brings on people want to do things to you.
Yeah, we had several shootouts during the process where the documentary was out. We had a lot of shootouts, but it was normal to me. I remember one specific time, the one that changed, there was two incidents. I went to the documentary album release party with the whole front window shot out my Range Rover. I didn't have a window. So I was on the 110 freeway with the wind just coming through the car. Pulled up, parked, because I was like, I can't.
Oh my God, cuz I went to the documentary album release party, but the whole front windshield shot out my car. It was wind just blowing in my face. But you got 300,000. Something. Before you made this album, you had some money. So you couldn't pay 200 to get your window fixed.
Not go, but we had just had a shootout, and one of the bullet holes went through my son's car seat, and that was the turning point. That's the day I was like, yeah, I can't do it.
I'm out.
Can't do it over here no more.
You didn't think that was odd?
Until I saw the bullet hole in my son's car seat, then I knew I was tripping.
You got up, so after that, you like, I'm
I
out.
left everything. I got this problem where when I move, I leave everything that I had in the previous house. I just leave it. I've done that about 5 times in my career.
But you purchased some homes on the block.
All of them. Yeah, and I had but see, that's another thing why it was hard to really take advantage of us in the hood, because we lived on a cul-de-sac.
Right.
So if you came down there, you was trapped. There was no outlet.
Yeah, you got
right? And so it was 1, 2, 3, 6 houses on the block. We had them all. All the homies lived in all the houses, and before you even made a right on the block, somebody would stop you at gunpoint on the corner, roll your window down, and ask you who you here to see.
Niggas say roll your window down at gunpoint and ask you who you here to see. Oh my God. This nigga full of shit, cuz.
Now, had I did that in this day and time, I'd be up in that thing fighting the Rico.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But again, something about when I was 24, man. It might be Kobe, It's my lucky number.
When you look at like what happened to Nipsey,
Yeah.
Nipsey ended up getting gunned down in his own hood, which is tragic because he tried to do so much to help the community in which he came.
Right.
And it was someone from that very community that took his life.
Yeah.
When you look back, you think like, damn.
My shit dead. It's gone, y'all. We stuck. We gone, y'all. We need a break. J-Lab went off. We got a little charge. It's over with. Okay. Either we're going to sit right here, fuck around. Let me see something. What's up with y'all, man? What y'all think about this game shit, man? For so far, what's going on with the game, man? What y'all think? I don't know. What y'all think, man? Unless he in position because he here to destroy us. He talk all this high power shit and to say that he's a part of it, and he feel like, you know what I'm saying? So he know. You know what I'm saying? If he know what's going on, you know what's going on with this shit. Salute to everybody in the room. How y'all doing, dog? Oh, gang and them. Let me fix this motherfucking thing. I don't want this motherfucker to be bigger, but I want a different style. Let's get a different style, y'all. Game is a liar, though. Y'all was this motherfucker telling the truth the whole time. I game lying like a motherfucker. I nigga need to stop lying, cuz that's that lying shit gonna get you in the wrong motherfucking situation. All that lying shit niggas doing. Neighbor to my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and send it in. Make sure I hit that cash happy tip, man. One time. You know what I'm saying? Hit that cash happy tip for your boy one time. You know what I'm saying? Support the channel, support the movement, support that. I mean this motherfucker every day, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, appreciate the love. Support what I'm doing. I need to do something to set up. I got what else I'm gonna do. I'll be forgetting what I fucking said. I forgot what I said I was gonna do, but I'll be so forgetting. Blunt, come on, you coming over here? Pull up. You know what I'm saying? You need a blood today for sure, man. For sure. We're going to be in Discord later on. You know, we're going to be in Discord all night. Like, we've been in Discord going up. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody in Discord. Having a great conversation in Discord. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the females coming in shaking ass and shit. Y'all be having it going up at late nights. Freaky dicky sessions, you know what I'm saying? Shaking ass. I'm in the motherfucker stripping and all that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the Discords. You know what I'm saying? We that motherfucker going crazy. I like seeing that little shit go crazy, y'all. keep that shit going. We got the stripper sessions going on. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be a part of the gold member, it'll cost you $5 a month. You know what I'm saying? We do it up. You know, we doing it up, man. Straight up. We be slanging $5 gold members. Got the gold member session, $5, you know what I'm saying? $5 a month. The gold member session. We gonna get it going for you. You know what I'm saying? All gold members. Y'all wanna be gold members? Pop up. Oh, I see what I gotta do now. I gotta do the chat. All right, cool. For sure. Get it going in there. Nah, that's bad Saturday with booty shaking. Booty shaking is free. They booty shaking for free. Let's keep it real. They booty shaking for free. They ain't no ODM Slim, baby. They doing it for free. I'm getting paid the $5 for you to be a part of the session. You know what I'm saying? That's the $5. They booty shaking for free. They ain't doing ODM. They trying to throw that shit like. You know how that shit go? You know? You know what I'm saying? You know how that shit go? All right, we should be better now. You know how that shit go? They just shaking that ass, you know what I'm saying? They just shaking ass. You got come on, man. They just shaking ass. Especially when they shake ass, you know what I mean? Hey, bop, 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 bop. You know what I'm saying? We on Patreon. It's me and you on Patreon. Everybody else paying to be in the room. It's me and you on Patreon. They just go, you know what I'm saying? Now we can split the little check. What's going on? They got to get inside the room. We're going to put a 10 in. You come in here on some high power shit, I'll put the $10 up in here for sure. Let me know something. You come in here really shaking ass, we making a double session. Straight up. We making a double session. What are you talking about? Let me know something, baby. West Side. Let me know something. Nigga, real West Side nigga, this bitch. Oh, West Side. Let me know something. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. West Side, you talking to the wrong one. Nigga, we can get it going. You fucking with the wrong one. I'm a team player. I believe in making the team right, baby. Straight up. I believe in the team, baby. You know what I'm saying? I believe in that team, baby. I ain't shaking nothing. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And stop telling them, don't tell us what you burnt out. Don't tell us what's going on then, baby. Don't be trying to tell us what we should do and how the ass should be shaking if you ain't trying to throw that shit in a circle. Let's get real. You ain't trying to throw that motherfucker in a circle one time, but you trying to tell us how that ass should be shook. Come on now, little mama. You're doing too much. Don't think about it too much, too much, too much, too much. You're doing too much. Straight up. Straight up. Don't delete nobody's comments. Nobody's comments get deleted. Let these men live. I know you zesty. Nah, you crazy as fuck. I ain't never zesty at all. You got me fucked up. Nigga, what? Nigga, I'm pegging shit. I'm putting shit to the ground. I'm putting shit to the ground. They nervous fucking with me. Bitches don't even know what's going on with theyself. You know what I'm saying? Why I'm getting this nigga my money? Why I love this nigga to death? Why nigga Sagittarius, cuz? That nigga putting this motherfucker in the back of my brain, mama. Dad, home, you tell him, I don't know what the fuck. I want him to do so bad. He ain't did nothing wrong, nothing. But I just hope he do something wrong. He doing too much. That nigga wearing my little shit to work. Stop playing with me. Westside E-T-T-T. Fuck you talking about? You gonna be mad at me for no reason. Just mad at a nigga. Just mad at a nigga. Bitch just mad at a nigga for no reason. Why this nigga always thinking to do too much? It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. You mad at me because I'm doing what I'm supposed to do? You know, I did because you toxic. You mad because you toxic, bitch. You and this bitch toxic as a motherfucker. You mad at me. Why you mad at me? Because I'm grinding from the bottom to the top. Because I went from little to a lot. Why you mad at me? Get the drink on. I caught slipping, y'all. I caught slipping. My bad. Let's go. What's the deal though, man? Off the chain, cuz. Nah, I'm just saying. I talk grease off that liquor. I'm just saying, brother. I'm just saying, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. I'm for real though. Off the liquor, off the liquor. What? Westside E-T-T. Oh, we did it up again. 28 Thou Wow. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my team, being my team, doing it up. Westside E-Ths. You know what I'm saying? What I say? Shout out to my team for being my team. That's my mods. That's my late night session. My niggas that we this motherfucker chilling, chopping it up, popping our grease. You know what I'm saying? Let me talk my grease, cussing y'all out. Y'all cussing me out. All the shits. I'm not a drinker, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, like I'm a drinker, and I can fuck with it like that. I don't. I'm crib. But nigga, like I said, nigga, I miss my granny. I understand what's going on though. You know what I'm saying? So I don't. I'm just sipping a little bit, just you know what I'm saying, to ease not the pain because she, you know what I'm saying, she got to do what she got to do. Greasy right now. No, I'm just saying, I'm gonna keep it real talk. I'm gonna tell it real. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm called a baller, strike a strike. Westside Crib. Now, I probably, like what you said, bipolar, maybe get into it shit, mad, you know what I'm saying, heartache, been through, you know what I'm saying, bad relationships. So I might be nigga on the hood, nigga, fuck you, bitch, this too good, this bitch too good. Bitch playing with me, stop playing with me, bitch, on grip. Now you might, I don't like that nigga, he get mad, he start tripping, bitch, on the day, that nigga start tripping. I don't know what the fuck, he think I'm probably talking about cuz and I'm doing all this to my homegirls. Now, female probably like, fuck cuz. I ain't knocking her on West Side. Everybody got their own little two-step. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying this, though. West Side. I do my stuff. I got flaws. I do my stuff, though, for sure. For sure. I do my 1-2 step, baby, on West Side rolling. Heavy stepper, respectable, yeah. You know what time it is, and that ain't gonna do a shit. On crib, that ain't gonna what? Bitch, you gonna knock that motherfucker out the park every time, grand slam. Boom! That motherfucker gone! Off the park! Sheesh. That nigga Babe Ruth on this motherfucker. Barry Bonds. You know what I'm saying? Sammy Sosa. Homer. Grand slam. This nigga coming this motherfucker grand slamming it. This nigga just did 5 games in a row. Grand slam. Yeah, he was cool last night. He just had a little, you know what I'm saying, in park homer. He knocked it out. He didn't do too much last night, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't worried about nothing. He been knocking this motherfucker out the motherfucker. Oh! 4th quarter, I'm thinking it's over with. He coming here striking. Yeah. Oh, that's hard. Oh, listen, I'm saying 1-2 step, like, listen. Everybody 1-2 step. Rock, stop. Everybody get on the floor. Nigga, that's that one, yeah. That 1-2 step. You ever see that Sierra, all that? That 1-2, baby. Don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? We on the ground with you. I got you. We hard working. You know what I'm saying? We hard at work. On West Side. It's like Paul. On West Side, cuz. Let me stop. I'm just popping my shit, cuz. I'm rolling. What's up with y'all though, man? I didn't charge my shit up because I make sure my shit was working. I'm just saying, cuz, you know what I'm saying? Get it in. I get it in. They mad at me. Like, this nigga doing too much. West Side. Who the fuck told cuz that he can do that? That nigga getting it in. He ain't worried about nothing. I ain't worried about nothing. Nay, dude. I ain't worried about nothing. Like, not that nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? What y'all want to do? Let's get back to the game. Let's see what game talking about. Let's finish it off, bro. My bad, Chuck. I got my shit was halfway charged, and I just jumped up and see that it was gonna work, and then my shit, I figured out everything and went live. Let's see what this talking about. Let's get back to gaming now. Talking that nonsense, ODM. Shut your ass up, boy. You ain't smacking nothing like that. You right. Whatever you say, sweetheart. Believe what you want to believe. Let's get it in.
Really could have been me.
Yeah. The difference between that situation and I wasn't there. And Nip is one of those great humans, man, that he was going to do a lot more for a lot of people, and he was going to be probably a bigger structural figure for adolescent youth in Los Angeles than I'll probably ever be. Because my thing was to get out and never go back.
Right.
You know? And that's how I felt. I felt like Compton took so much from me. LA took so much from me. Why do I want to go play reindeer games on the block with the homies when I've already made it out? So I limit my presence in the hood. But when I do go, I'm going 30 and 40 deep. And I'm not saying these days, if I do go out, it's still the same. But yeah, man.
Yeah, you got to roll like that in your own hood?
Or you can roll up to Jesus and tell him why you're here. That's just how it is, man. That's how it is.
But then they get mad and say about, well, game don't come back because y'all don't appreciate me. Why come back to this? I left this.
Yeah.
And I think, y'all should appreciate and be happy. Like, man, he was the ones that made it out. You see, guys, you can make it out.
Right.
Why are we us like that?
I think it's the way you come back, and Nip did it. He did it the right way. I think that it was just one of those things that it was one of those coincidental tragic times where the devil meets a higher power and then they intersect, and the outcome was him meeting the untimely demise. I think about that day when I got that call a lot. I also think about times where situations I put myself in could have rendered me helpless. And for sure, like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. There's no way I should be alive today after everything that I've been through. I've had brushes with death multiple times, 20, 30 times in my life, to where I've somehow miraculously, made it out. And that's not everybody's story. So is it luck? Is it energy? I don't know what it is, man. I just know that Nip not being here no more is as tragic today as it was on the day that it happened. I hate that happened to such a good person. And I knew him. I was part of his come up story, and that was the first time in our lives that we seen a rapper get killed and lose his life on the internet in a video that we could watch. And so that was so impactful that it was a death heard around the world. And so that's why I think that it's important for his brother Sam and for his family and for us as friends and fans to make sure that his legacy is everlasting, man, because he was a super solid guy.
You said something very interesting. And I asked you, I said, why can't, when we make it, we go back? And you said, it's how you come back. Game. So you mean to tell me if I leave that neighborhood and I come back and I've made it, be I'm an NBA superstar, I'm a rap star, I'm an entertainer, how have I made it? You mean to tell me I got to come back with those same raggedy clothes? I got to come back in the same raggedy car?
No, when I said it's how you come back, I mean, like, in a week I'm the Grand Marshal of the Compton Parade. Okay. Right?
Yeah.
I'm going back. But I'm coming back on that type of time.
Okay.
And so I said it, Nip was an exception because he put the marathon store there. He was always back giving to the neighborhood, and he was, maybe a little bit more present than he should have been.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's how. But then again, man, sometimes, man, God has his way with all of us, and we can't. I've never met a human that could question God.
Sometimes I think access, you mentioned like he was accessible.
I never met a human that questioned God.
Negative energy and the powers that be, because it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter what you do in life. If something's gonna really happen and it's in the cards for it to happen to you, it's gonna happen. So that's why your elders in your family or people that are older than you will always tell you, like, you better pray. You better give it to God and stuff like that. I think the number one thing in life is having faith, because faith will drive you into other things. And I'm not as religious as, anybody else, but I will say that having faith in yourself and faith in the day and faith in your moves and making conscious decisions will yield better results going forward in your life if you just take your time.
What made you was on stage and you Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre and y'all passed the torch to Kendrick? Why did you feel you needed to do that?
Because I knew what Kendrick was the first time I ever heard him spit. And so when they called my name, I got up off the bed, I shot downtown, and I made sure that I was present for what I knew would be a historic night.
There was a lot of you caught some criticism, like I wanted to sign Kendrick.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if it was in the engineer say somebody that didn't happen.
Yeah.
So you want to clarify that one?
The thing about that is, if you tell me you want a Subway sandwich, right?
Yeah.
How can I tell you that you don't want a Subway sandwich?
Okay, I see what you said. You wanted to sign him.
If I say I want to do something, right, it's what I want.
Right.
That you don't need validation for wanting to do something.
Correct.
If you want to go to Aspen this winter, one of your homies could be like, nah, he don't want to go to Aspen. He don't.
I do. I said that's what I wanted to do.
That's what I'm saying. So right. It's just that, man. And you can't, we can't entertain everybody that, has an opinion on things that we say, but I know 100% sure you can't tell anyone what they want to do if they're of conscious, mind. When
Kendrick mentioned you in the song Black Boy Fly.
Yeah.
But when to have your name mentioned in a song, what does that mean? Is that the ultimate sign of respect? Is that the ultimate validation?
Yeah, man. I think that for him to do that showed his early onset vulnerability, his adoration, respect, and appreciation for something that I got, got out the gate a little earlier than him on, and I'm appreciative, to the fact that he did that to this day.
Who's the best rapper on the West Coast today?
Game.
Damn, that was quick.
Yeah, that's it.
Ain't nobody getting at you?
Can't nobody out rap me, man. And anybody that knows will know.
Kendrick could over and whoop you out of rapping, right? But understand, but he have no reason to go at you. And you're supposed to think you're the best. Let's keep real. But the game can rap. But he's not the best rapper right now on the West Coast. That's a fact. The game can rap, but he's not the best rapper on the West Coast right now. That's a fact. The game can rap, but he's not the best rapper on the West Coast. That's a fact. He's not the king. He ain't the king. He had a reign, but I wouldn't say he was the king. When the West didn't have nothing going on, he popped out. You know what I'm saying? We had a void for a minute. Snoop was still carrying us. He popped in, did his little stuff. Well, Snoop still had the West at that time though. So Game didn't was no king or nothing. But he did carry some shit. He had a little and then the 50 beef. You know, they like that East Coast West Coast shit going on. They want to make it seem like it's East Coast West Coast beefing. So the industry gonna blow that up. They seen that and say, oh yeah, let's get behind this. This is the West Coast East Coast. You know what I'm saying? Shit again. Gang from Compton, 50 from New York. Nigga, it's like the Snoop. It's the modern day Tupac and Biggie. Nobody dying though. Nobody dying. Jimmy Hitchman, jail. A lot of niggas in jail. They produce. They niggas that really was gang banging, that was doing the thugging. They in jail. You can tell the story how it's good. How it's good. The young Jeezys and all these niggas. Why niggas been doing 30 years?
Because people can't, even if you are, like, no one can do what I can do. Like, no one has my skill set. Because not only do I have the ability to wrap circles around people, I'm also with all the bullshit too, if it came down to that.
Oh
So it's
my
like,
God. So he said now he goes, I'm gonna do this. Man, shut your ass up. I'm with the bullshit, bro. I'm with the bullshit. So I'm also with the bullshit.
yeah, I'm the best rapper in this town.
Damn, Game. I mean, the OG, man, there's some OGs, some heavyweights. I mean, Cube, Snoop.
I love Cube, but Cube can't out-rap me. I love Cube. And by the way, the reason that Cube can't out-rap me is because I used Cube's legacy to help me sharpen.
Right.
I used Snoop's legacy to help me sharpen myself. I used Dr. Dre, NWA. So it's like those guys came before me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Kobe, right? You know Kobe watched Mike growing up.
For sure,
right?
absolutely.
But
you see the way he walked? You see the way he chewed that gum? He got the wristband on his elbow?
Now, Mike, in Kobe's prime, Mike couldn't hold Kobe.
No.
But that's because he came before him and he done with it. Right. I'm not saying if I was in 1992 with Cube might be able to, go crazy.
Right.
But right now, like, nah, it's not a rapper on the West that's better than me.
You still the best rapper from Compton?
I'm definitely the best rapper from Compton.
Yeah.
Definitely?
Definitely.
What's up?
Is it, I think we're going to talk about it, I'm going to talk about it now. Now, we just saw who had that versus. We had No Limit and Birdman.
Oh yeah, Cash Money.
Cash Money.
Yeah.
So who would you want to do a versus against?
I'm more of a fan. Like, I'm a fan of the versus series. More of a fan than I am a participant.
Okay.
And I think that with my career, there's only a few names that really even make sense.
Right.
50 Cent.
And I think
50 Cent, that's what it makes sense to him, 50 Cent, because 50 Cent is who we beef with, and most of his songs are against. You know what? What's this? 50 Cent is most wanted beef with other songs against 50 Cent.
I think the only person that I could probably be on a versus with is probably 50 or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
You still got beef with Suge?
Nah, I talked to Suge like a few months ago. He was in good spirits, and he gave me my props. We bumped heads over the years, but again, I don't duck no smoke. So he ended up finding out that the hard way.
What's your relationship with Drake?
Drake? Oh, Drake, that's my brother, man. That's my brother. I don't cut no corners about my friendship with Drake. He always been solid with me. He ain't never done me no wrong. He always look out, for the kids when they want to go to shows and whatnot. And he had never done me no wrong. So
when Drake comes to your home, to your hood,
right,
what is the undertaking that you have to take to make sure he can get in and out and have no issues?
Well, it's all love. But number one, you have to be accepted and loved in your hood. You know what I'm saying? Which I am. I've always kept it a buck with people from my neighborhood coming up. I've been in Compton all my life. So it's not like I'm some implant.
Right.
I've been there all my life. I know everybody know me. People see me while I was in my, in my dark days and know what I was capable of when I was on that type of time. And at this point, all around LA, it's a respect thing. Like I get nothing but like, what's up, big homie? What's up, gang? Like that's all around LA from any hood. So I think I'm far removed from getting.
This is the stripper nigga, cuz. This is the nigga that shook his dick all in front of bitches' faces. He telling you he get love for every around the hoods. He run around LA doing it up. Nigga, they know who he was a terrorizer. This the stripper, cuz. The stripper, cuz. Slanging dick all in front of bitches' face. Slanging meat with a butterfly on his face. Nigga from Compton with the LA on his face from Compton.
Banged on or tripped on, because at this point, like, I'm a household name, so it is what it is. But yeah, Drake, it was easy in, easy out.
I mean, he's got to be one of the biggest rappers. I mean, yeah, I think he's probably the biggest.
Yeah.
Right now, one of the biggest artists. I mean, you can make a case. I mean, maybe Beyonce, Taylor Swift. I mean, maybe they're right there. But to hang out with somebody like him, I mean, you're like, you don't look at him like the outside world looks at him. You look at him like a homie.
You know what Drake does? Whenever he's in my presence, man, he always makes me feel like the bigger brother.
Right.
There's always a respect, and I think with him, it's never been I've sold more records than you, or I got more money than you, because he done both. When you breaking Beatles records, Michael Jackson doing all that, as a rap artist or whatever. Drake don't even have a music genre to fit in. He just Drake. It's one of those things. Like, I'm not Black, I'm OJ, I guess. But yeah, man. He's always humble, man, in my presence, man, and I really, really appreciate that. It makes it easier to navigate the friendship that way.
Man, when you heard Drake, like, man, Drake's suing his label, you like, huh?
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Nah, you misheard that.
That's me. I don't sue, but that's just me. And again, it's one of those things where I can't judge a man for doing what he thinks is just for himself, his career, his legacy, and his family. That it has nothing to do with me. I did say that I don't think he should do that, but again, that's just me being a brother. He don't have to listen to me.
Do you believe rappers need to check in when they come to LA? Because you see this, I mean, I've seen it before that somebody go to Chicago or they go to the old block or they go to this place and they need to check in.
I think people get that twisted, right? This ain't the old days where you come to LA and we gon' bully you or say you got to do this or else. I think it's just genre of music that you're into. You give a call like, yo, I'm coming. What up, Brody? Just a courtesy call. And then me, genuinely, if you my homie, I'm going to make sure that you're straight. Somebody that's over there who knows the area.
Who speak the language.
Speak the language. Who down.
I'm excited with y'all, man. I hit that Cash App. That Cash App is at the bottom of the screen. I make sure I touch that Cash App one time for your boy. You know what I'm saying? Nobody hit it. Y'all talk all that shit, drop the Cash App. Y'all ain't did shit. Y'all battery low head ass.
With our calls. So that's what it is. I don't think it's a bully, Suge Knight check-in thing. I think it's just like you should. And in the past we've seen how it goes ugly when you don't, and I don't condone that in any way. I think I don't like that. The passing the pop smoke, the PNB rock thing, like I don't like that at all.
Right. You went to Detroit to record with M.
Yeah.
What was that like? Because had you met M before?
Yeah, I met him before in LA at the Aftermath a few times. Like Sam, he was around. Like we were all tight knit in those days. But I went to Detroit, and that was probably the craziest studio session that I've ever been in, man.
What made it so unique?
Because M eats like Taco Bell, like it's like gum. Like he just eat Taco Bell, and he drinks Mountain Dew. And he sometimes he writes his raps in circles on a paper. And then when he read the raps, he turn it the opposite way. So he reading like that. Yeah, it's crazy, man. But one of the most talented rappers alive and that's ever been. And yeah, that experience in Detroit was kind of cool. Especially
when they told you, because I'm sure they probably told you about M before you actually saw him, and they said, man, hey, is this white dude? Bro, spit fire.
Yeah.
Man, the last dude y'all told us spit fire was Ice Baby, Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
No. He liked that. Yeah. So when you heard him, his first, I don't know if you heard his record or you heard him in the studio. When you first heard him, what went through your mind?
When I first heard, hi, my name is, I saw that on MTV and I was like, damn, this shit is weird, but I like it. I never heard anything like that. I didn't even know you could talk about your mom and shit on TV.
Yeah.
And like, you know. So I thought it was crazy. So by the time I met him, I was probably like pretty much already a fan of him in the early stages of his career. So to be on a label with you know, a guy that out-rapped Jay-Z on Renegade, you know, was crazy for me.
Is that what you try to do when you go on somebody? When somebody asks you for a feature, you get on somebody, you try to bury them?
Anybody that is getting on a song with me, they know that they better go crazy, because I'm definitely gonna go crazy, especially if it's my song, because I get to hear what you did and then live with it and then go crazy.
Right.
But yeah, I'm gonna try to be my best on every song that I'm on.
Well then, how you and M end up having a beef?
I was 24, man.
Lord have mercy. You ain't aged a bit. Damn.
Nah, you know what it was, man? I was pissed off at Dr. Dre, and he can't out-rap me, so I was like, let me just try to throw some shots at him. So that's what it was. Another one of Game's bullheaded decisions that pissed a lot of people off.
You do a lot of stuff to piss people off. You went at Hove.
Yeah, I did, man, early on. But hey, man, I survived through it all.
You ain't got no apology letters or nothing.
I don't really, you know, I'm not doing.
It's okay to apologize.
You already made me apologize once, man, to Kim.
But I'm just saying, it's okay to apologize. Yeah, you were wrong, Game. Damn.
I wasn't wrong for going at home, man. That was and still to this day, like Jay-Z is Jay-Z, man. That's rap royalty. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's Hov. So it's like, when you was on the field, man, right? Like you running like a, you know, post corner, right?
Yeah.
And nigga Ronnie Lott out there, and he one of the best safeties in the game. Like we got to catch the ball and we got to run him over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that. It's just my competitive.
But I ain't gonna say, Ronnie, sit your old ass down. You need to go home.
Well, but you had to use your legs and your arms.
Is there anything that you wouldn't say in a diss track?
Hell no, and that's what makes me dangerous, the most dangerous.
Man, you got some stuff you got to keep. Man, you can't keep going below the belt, though, Game. Damn. You got to keep, hey, right here.
Kids.
You stay away from kids.
Yeah, I don't do it. Yeah, kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
But other than that?
Other than that, it's up. All the way up.
Oh, Lord have mercy. So do you go looking to start beefs?
Sometimes I do, man. Sometimes I find myself in beefs I don't have no.
You ain't got.
Right. Same thing with the other shit. So listen, let's go. Where we going with this, bro? Let's go. We are talking about. Let's see where we at. Let's see. All right, so it did half of it, y'all. We about to get up out of here, man. Y'all gonna see the rest of it on Club Shay Shay. Check out the rest of it. We in Discord, y'all. Everybody pop in Discord. We popping in Discord. We doing our 1-2-7 Discord. Let's get it. Hey, secretary, pop in Discord. We gotta figure some shit out. Get all this shit together. Salute to everybody in the room.